holding the line for the Avengers to save the day. Everything is set up appropriately. This scheme has a side deck of experimental weapons, which is here to the side.
I think we had an error, so I think we have to start over.
Okay.
All right. So now we should be live, hopefully. If not, then you're going to see this. All right. We're trying to make sure that this is live and whatnot. How many we are here? All right, we are live. Good. We're going to start over there. Sorry. We're here at the portal. I am the Brandt.
I'm Larry.
And we are playing the Rise of Red Skull campaign for Marvel Champions. We're super excited because this is one that we have been waiting for, and we kind of thought it was going to be here Thursday, but it got here today. So we want to play this for you, so bear with us while we're trying to get everything together. Even our go live, we messed up a little bit here. So
Can I show the...
We've got the campaign here. Larry's got the rule book out. We're still kind of shuffling through cards and everything. Sorry about this manual focus down here. That's just something we're having an issue with the camera, and so we'll work on that for you. Is it loud? Okay.
All right.
Brian, can you come help me out? And can you reach these cables? You might come around that way. Push
This is the joy of live, by the way, people. We just, sometimes we have technical difficulties. We work through it. While they're working through that, they do give you a little comic strip in here, which is pretty neat. Nick Fury's calling for the Avengers' help. Project Pegasus is under attack. Army of Hydra soldiers assaulting the facility. Crossbones is leading the attack. And Captain America's telling them, have your men hold the line. Help is on the way. So I think we are Nick Fury's men holding the line, waiting for the Avengers' help in this current scenario. Crossbones is out. He has 3 schemes to get through. He has an experimental weapons deck that comes with him. I am playing Hawkeye, you are playing Spider-Woman, and our agreement for the stream is everything is straight out of the box.
Yeah.
We have not played with the decks, we have not changed them in any way.
Still having issues? It's just a buzz, there's no sound?
Well, it's like, yeah, it's pretty loud buzz.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Bear with us.
Where is volume control on a Mac?
Yeah.
It's still going on? That might be better.
Test, test, test. Still staticky?
Well, he's got a lag. Check. If anybody's out there and can let us know how it's sounding now.
It sounded better.
Okay. We're going to go with that. Thanks for
We're going to go with better.
hanging with us.
Maybe not best today, but better will do.
Let us know if it's too loud or too soft. All right, I was thinking about technical things and not the game. So
Yep.
you said a bunch of stuff that I don't remember what
Yeah,
you said.
I told them what we're doing as far as we're not changing decks. We didn't add any cards. We're going straight out of the box. We're on stage 1. Crossbones is attacking shield facility. Project Pegasus is under attack. We're holding them off while we wait for Captain America and the Avengers to come save the day.
Okay.
Crossbones has 3 schemes we have to survive, and he has an experimental weapons deck. We have not looked at these, so I do not know how they come out, what they do. We're kind of playing this for the first time fresh. And our goal tonight live is to go start to finish, Crossbones to Absorbing Man to Taskmaster to Zola to Red Skull.
Nice. Yeah, so the box comes with the 2 heroes, which I know you said some of this,
Yep.
so I know I will repeat. So I'll be Jessica Drew and Spider-Woman. You're going to be
Clint Barton and
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
And then we've got, the 5 that we've got to go through with some campaign rules, which we'll have to see how those play out because we don't know. The interesting part with Jessica Drew is that she is multiple aspects. She can put 2 aspects in her deck, and her cards are aspects as well. Now, if you haven't played Marvel Champions, then you're going to want to go back to one of our other streams where you kind of see us play through. We're just going to kind of be playing as we would play in terms of all that. But there's lots of places that you could learn how to play Marvel Champions, which is a great game, one of our favorites here. So, yeah, but she's got multiple aspect cards. Her cards count as different aspects. And then Hawkeye is...
I think he's going to have, I haven't looked through it because I want to do this kind of fresh, but he's got his action at the start of the game, and then every turn he could spend a resource, go find his bow. So I'm assuming he's going to do a lot of tricks with his bow as he is Hawkeye. One thing I'd like to point out, I don't know how well this is going to come up. Are we overhead now? Yeah, we're overhead now. But Hawkeye is the first character where you're not seeing his whole persona. He's actually in his car. It's kind of cool for Clint Barton, a little different look. And Jessica's on a motorcycle, so this is the first time we've seen more active alter egos. Kind of neat little change up there. You're the first player.
Yeah, no, we'll do it up here. Brian, can you get us a pen and paper that we can do our log for? Ooh. That's Brian, our store owner. You hear him on the podcast, too, on the Portal Gaming Podcast. So check that out. And he's just helping us out with sound and a couple other things here. So we're going to play through this. We're playing on standard difficulty. So there are different rules for expert and standard, and I guess heroic would follow expert. And we're used to kind of expert heroic, but we figured we'd just shuffle the decks and see what they gave us. So Larry read you the little story. So here's Crossbones. The first one, Crossbones is attacking the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains with a small army of Hydra troops. The Shield. Did you read this?
I read the comic version of it. You're reading the more specific version.
The Shield soldiers stationed there fight desperately to protect the facility, but they're being overwhelmed by Hydra's blitzkrieg assault. They need your help to stop Crossbones from capturing the experimental weapons being developed in the Pegasus labs. So then you included all this stuff in the deck, right? Yep. So we've got this, and then there's the main scheme deck here. We've got this experimental weapon deck, and then we've got all these side sets that get shuffled in, and you put our schemes in as well?
Yep. Obligations? Yeah.
Yeah, you just pass it. Thank you. So we'll need that for our log. Okay. So then the setup, each player records their identity in the campaign log found on the back cover of this rule book. So we're not going to write on it because it's basically a single entry. They're going to have these on the Fantasy Flight webpage, but they don't yet. So we can't use this, so we're going to write it on the paper here to track all of the things. But you can see that. And is there permission? Permission granted to photocopy, so you can photocopy that as well. All right, the experimental weapons deck. The setup instructions on attack on Mount Athena 1A instruct the players to create the experimental weapons deck. To do this, take all 4 cards, shuffle them together, and set them face down next to the main scheme. After a card from the deck enters play, it's considered to be part of the encounter deck. So once it goes from here, it'll go to here. Yep. When that card is discarded, it's placed in the encounter deck discard pile.
Yep. And our first one revealed on attack on Mount Athena is reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. It is a laser rifle. I mean, that's a great way to start a game, right? We have lasers. Attached to the villain.
No, they have lasers.
Yeah, no, we don't have lasers, correct. Forced interrupt. When attached villain attacks, the attack gains ranged, which means I cannot attack back with, boy, why am I at a loss for the...
Retaliate.
Retaliate. And hero action, spend a lightning in a fist to discard this card, and he does get +1 attack with this, so Crossbones is now a 2 attack. And while he has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing. So tough doesn't work for us, and retaliate doesn't work. Right now, I don't see retaliate or tough on our guy, so I can care less that he has that.
Yeah, true.
So.
Yeah, that's basically.
I'm trying to line up with you.
This is backwards of what I'm used to. Can we switch it?
Brandt, you are the boss. Switch it how you see fit. Is that good?
Yep.
All
That's a
right.
little easier on me.
Where would you like his health dial?
I think right here is fine.
You want to cover the nice
Oh.
advertisement
Put
of
it here
Marvel
if you want.
Champions? There we go.
Yeah, we got this mat that we're playing on, so we'll try to use this. It seems good for all of that. Yeah, so the way the campaign works is you keep playing through. If you do lose one, you can kind of reset to your log and play that one over. On expert mode, I think if you lose one or if you lose to Red Skull, you have to start over. So it makes it a little trickier.
It's like those old video games with hard mode where you have one life, no reset, right? I'm going to draw my opening hand here because I'm dying to see what he has for cards because I haven't really looked at. You've spoiled some stuff to me verbally, but I haven't actually like really looked. I have some arrows in here.
My action is I can look at the top card of any deck, which I feel like it's asking me to look at this deck, right?
I would think.
In terms of all that. Oh, make sure, do you get 6 cards?
I do.
I get 6 and 5. Okay, so
Yep.
that feels normal again.
I feel cheated
Okay.
because I got Hawkeye's bow in my opening hand.
You
So-
go through your deck and discard pile, or just
Yeah, but you got to spend a resource, so I almost feel like keep it in my hand now. I don't have to spend a resource to go find it.
yeah, makes
It's
sense.
an interesting little different than Cap and Thor with the way they search.
All right. So we did this. This is attached to him. So he's immune to retaliate. And he also has piercing. Okay. All right. And he's just a 1/1, huh?
Wow, look at this card I have. Cable Arrow. It's a thwart action. Remove threat from any scheme, ignoring crisis icons in play.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
you can go
pretty
right
cool.
through.
Yeah.
All right, I've got this clear the area, remove 2 threat from a scheme. If it removes the last threat, then you draw a card. That one's nice, but there's nothing to remove because this starts at 0, so I don't think I need that. I've got Spider Girl, which I always like having these on hand, but after you play her from your hand, stun and confuse a minion, but there's no minions out, so it's a weird place to start. If that enemy is stunned, deal 2 damage, and I can draw a card if they're stunned. I mean, this one seems good. After a side scheme is defeated, draw a card. Like, I'm just going to put that out. And Venom Blast. Oh, I mean, I feel like these are the 3 I want to play. But, I mean, 2 damage. It is nice to have a 1 cost, 2 damage card. And I like having allies. Is this not a big deal, the stun and confuse? Do I just want to have an ally out?
Your call, man. These are all new to us. I'm looking. What's aerial give me? Just I have an aerial trait.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I will redraw and get a bunch of cards. I will flip to Spider-Woman. So her superhuman agility is when you play an aspect card, she gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense till the end of the round. And it's limit once per round for each aspect. So, and then her cards count as aspects. So I've got this Inconspicuous, which counts as both. I've got this Venom Blast. So, I mean, I feel like I want to put this card out to give her +1. Piercing Strike, deal 3 damage. Gain that. Lightning Bolt and a Punch gets rid of that weapon. Should I just get rid of that weapon, or is it just a +1?
It's a +1, so
I think I will do that.
We are resetting our life, so it's not a big deal. In expert mode, if I recall, we don't reset our life.
Right.
In this normal mode, we do.
So I will do this. So I almost want like counters. Where are the?
dice.
Can I just have the green counters?
Yeah.
So I can just remember. Yeah, I mean
play
dice would be
2.
nice too, but I think this is easier in terms of sticking with the theme
Max
of the
you
game.
can play is 4, so
Right.
there's 2 more for you.
So she's gonna get +1. So she's a 3, and then she's a 4 attack. So I feel like that's
Pop 'em.
all I'm gonna do. Attack for 4.
My go.
Yep.
I'm going to flip over to Hawkeye's side. I'm going to play Hawkeye's bow, which happens to be free, unlike the shield and the hammer, but
Right.
it's costs money to go find it, so that's interesting. Cost some resources. I think I'm going to spend 2 Sky Cycles because I just don't see the need to give ally aerial right now, and a double resource to play Goliath. Hawkeye's a 3, Goliath is a 1, so I'm going to attack for a 4.
What does your bow do? Gives you +1 attack?
Yep.
He takes 4 damage?
Yep, 1 and 3.
Wait, hold on. Why is Goliath at 4 damage?
Yep.
So you should take 2 damage, though?
Oh, that's what I was trying to do. That's what it was. And the 3 just happened to be there instead of...
Oh, and he can get +4 attack.
Right.
You attack for 4, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right, then we draw back up.
5. All right, good.
So I've got this Spider-Man, which could be good. If we draw a side scheme.
Cable arrows, which right now aren't too big of a deal. I have an electric arrow, which will be fun. And I have the U.S. agent with the retaliate with the 5 life.
All right. Pheromones. I can stun and confuse an enemy. That would be great if somebody wants to flip down next turn. So I didn't actually see what my healing is. 3.
Mine was 3 too.
All right. So first thing we do is add 2 here.
I will be in charge of our counters. Make your life easy.
And Crossbones is attacking me for 1. I will take it. +2. That's my obligation card. It goes back to the normal. Exhaust her or place 3 threat on the main scheme. Neither of those are too bad.
Nope.
So I get a hit for 1. No, what was it? +2?
Yep.
So 3.
And I also get hit for 3. Look at this new Insight ability, huh?
Yep.
That's cool.
So place 1 threat on the main scheme.
But not now. That was not revealed.
Oh, right.
So I took 3 damage.
What is your health? 9?
9, yeah.
Gotcha. You and Black Widow. And then encounter. So mine is a Hydra Soldier, which has guard.
Mine's a Hydra Jet Trooper with Quick Strike. I believe that means he attacks me right now.
Yeah.
For 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm quickly down to 4 life.
There you go.
Fun
We
is.
pass to you. What is your healing?
3.
I just mean, you got to find a way to heal, I guess.
I guess.
Although now we got these 2. I wish I had the stun and confuse.
So I'm going to
These are gone.
spend 2 and tap Hawkeye's bow to electric arrow. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow, which I did. Stun an enemy and deal 3 damage to it. 5 damage instead if it's already stunned. It's not already stunned, but I will do 3 damage and stun Crossbones.
Saying hi to Roy Canada. He's on. Roy from the
Oh,
Dice
awesome.
Tower. Saying he's getting his in Friday. Yeah, they go on sale Friday, but we've kind of got like our store copy here that we're using to play in store. None of them are, being sold at the moment, but we want to get a chance to play ahead of time. So this is it. Good to see you, Roy. Congrats on your game. Everybody should check out Roy Canada's game from Gray Fox Games, Last Light, which apparently is not a Euro game.
I'm going to take the action to give Goliath +4 attack. I'm going to attack with 5. So he's down to 8.
Okay. Sorry, that game is coming to Kickstarter in 2021. So you should check it out.
Do I care about either one of these cards? I don't think so. Do I want to just... I'm just going to kill this Jet Trooper, and I'm going to flip down.
All right. Yeah, if other people are watching, comment. Go ahead and tell us what your favorite hero is or who you're going to play when you open the Rise of Red Skull box.
I'm feeling a
Definitely
little
wanna see
nervous
what that
here
is.
at 4 life, but we'll see.
All right. Well, I will play Pheromones to stun and confuse an enemy. Oh, you stunned him already?
That was an action? I wish you told me that. Because my action did more damage if he was already stunned. I could have called for the action.
Did you stun him, though?
Yes.
Oh.
But if he was already stunned, it would have done a few more damage. Not a big deal.
Gotcha. Maybe that doesn't make sense if I'm only confusing him, unless I guess I could flip down then. Oh, you flipped down. Okay. I guess I will...
Better off playing Spider-Man or no?
Well, he removes all this threat, but that doesn't really get me anywhere. But I guess I've got a Spider-Man on the table then, huh?
It was a 2/2 for
Yeah.
5 life, right? Or 4 life, so he's going to go 8.
It is true. So I will just play Spider-Man. He removes 3 threat per player from a side scheme. I don't have any side schemes here. And then should I kill my guard or bring this one down since you're flipped over? I can hit for 3.
Is that a...
I guess I can hit for 3 and then scheme for 2. Keep this under control.
Spider-Man takes 1.
Yep. Okay.
We're good?
Oh, I can't see. Who's going to be the MVP is what Roy's asking. Well,
right
obviously
now it feels like Spider-Woman, man. I got to tell you, Hawkeye's feeling a little...
All right. Here we go.
Oh, hands. Let's see what we got for hands. Oh, there we
Got
go.
my
That's what I
apartment.
need.
This hand is so colorful.
Well, it's funny. I mean, I love, as you know, I love leadership. Leadership right now just seems like a very interesting choice for Hawkeye. He gets +1 attack with his bow. If I was playing aggression, I get another plus attack on combat training. He seems like he wants to be aggression, but, you know, I think it's very common for some of these decks to just go leadership. It's easy to play. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it plays out. He's got a lot of these, you know, team trainings, which I'm not a huge fan of right now, just giving ally +1 hit point. Whatever, is what it is. We'll see.
Does it give all allies +1 hit point?
Oh, yeah, each ally.
Is it under your control?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was saying if you give Spider-Man +1,
Yeah,
that would be
it'd be
incredible. But I think
Well, it does say
four-player
play
game-
under any player's control, so
okay.
I could play it, you know, for you. So
All right, so we
he's-
add 2 here. Then he's going to scheme against you for 1 plus a flip.
So 2 total,
Okay.
not a big deal. Put a 3 on there, take a 1 off. For you,
Then he's
going to
be
attack.
stunned against me.
Yep.
So then it's but then I get attacked for 2, which I could block, but I have this card to heal for 3, so that might just be my way to go. So I think I'll just take the 2, and then card.
Okay, so Crossbones gets a weapon, so now he has double piercing, big deal. So just +1 attack, not a big deal right
He
now.
has double piercing.
Well, he already has piercing if he gets a weapon, and that weapon gives
I
him
was like,
piercing, so
Dang, double
it's
piercing.
not
All right.
not too bad of an issue there.
All right, and then mine is Hydra Flame Soldier.
Holy cow.
1/1. After it makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support you control. Whew. And it's something's undefended, but 4 health.
And look at that, the boost effect is
Yeah.
the same. So if
Get
it's
rid of a support.
yeah, that's that could hurt some decks.
All right, pass to me. I've got these 5 cards. Oh, so this is an event to ready her. So this is not. I thought she had a card like, you know, Doctor Strange, but she doesn't. I've got another combat training, which I could put on you, but it might be my turn to flip here. Let's see what my goals are. This is gone. There's a lot of threat up there.
Wouldn't be bad getting this out either.
Yeah.
You
This
could
is
play
very good.
what, 2 aspects this turn?
I can, or I can get these cards in play and kind of build up, right? Because I don't know what 2 aspects gain me other than I could punch this for 4. But if I'm going to flip, it's just going to scheme. So I could heal my damage and get tough.
I mean, you could use these to play finesse, and then use finesse to play this, so you can get a double action out of her, right? But is it?
Yeah, but then it's only at 1s because neither of these are aspect
Oh,
cards. I mean, I'd like to get that on you, but I'm not sure that that's the key thing right now. If I play this, I think my way to go is to play this and then use this to play the apartment. I'm just going to build up. So then I can punch for 2. I could just take out the soldier.
Get an extra engagement card, but you got to do it at some point, right?
So I'll get rid of him.
Take a card.
And then I'm going to have Spider-Man just get rid of 2 here. And I need another token. I will then flip.
What do you mean a token?
Sorry, a
damage,
wound.
Sorry. Yep.
Yep. Oh, I keep forgetting I can look at the top card of a deck. I forgot to do that last time. So this is what's coming.
So it's just going to be, he's going to...
It's going to surge against me, so that's not helpful.
No. He's going to scheme against you for 2 plus.
Oh, right. So he's going to scheme for 3. This is going to be 4, so that's going to go off. 5, 6. It's going to go off no matter what. Because I flipped, unless you can confuse him.
Or remove that 2, right?
Nope, because he's going to add 2 for us. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I'd have to kill this and...
Yeah, you'd have to do both. So this is, I can search for an aspect card and add it to my hand, which I might as well
Top 5
do,
cards?
because I could have one in my hand then, right?
Yeah, well, and this is one of them's a 0.
So not this one, not this one. Oh, there is another one of these. So it's one of these 2. Damage might be what I want to take him out, although that lets me remove threat every time I kill one, but I think I'll just go with the Venom Blast.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, go ahead.
My go, huh? Hate to do it. I got to heal.
Yeah, I'm stoked for Spider-Woman, Roy. I know that was a while ago that you said that, but it's she seems pretty fun. The deck building definitely seems interesting. Talk through what you're thinking here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got an electric arrow and a vibranium arrow. So both of them require me to exhaust the bow, which isn't a big deal.
And can't he exhaust? Oh, you already healed? Is that
Yeah,
what
I
you
had to heal with them. I also have Earth's Mightiest Hero, so if I was to play the agent, I can then use the agent to untap Hawkeye, but that doesn't gain me much.
What does Earth's Mightiest Heroes do? It lets you tap somebody to...
Exhaust an Avenger to ready another Avenger.
Got it.
Both you have to control. This is the one that gives me +1 hit points right now for my allies, which I don't see the need for.
So it's probably these arrows?
Right, and I can only, they both require an exhaustion, and I can't exhaust this twice, so I can only play 1. I could stun him so I don't get attacked, which seems the better choice. And I could literally...
Can you get the agent in? No, right?
Not if I do that, no.
Tricky.
So I think I'm going to use these, play the electric arrow, doing the bow. So doing 3 damage to him and stunning him, so I don't have to deal with getting attacked. Stunned. And then I'm thinking, for now, just because it'll be there forever, I could just play the team training. Have it out for being it's a leadership deck for future allies.
Makes sense.
Or I can give it to you for Spider-Man, but...
Yeah, you got leadership.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, we'll see.
All right, I mean, I guess we only got him to stage 2. So it feels funny because it feels like, oh, this is going to go off. But, I mean, I imagine that's just going to happen, right?
Oh, here we go. Now
Okay.
I feel much better. I drew the Black Knight. I love the art on this. I love that he's an Avenger. It's like another... For my other decks, I love playing leadership. This is just an instant ad for me. 3 cost, 2 attack, 3 life, gains piercing.
Yeah, that is
So
good.
I
Get
don't
rid of
care,
all those
Rhino or
toughs.
anybody else.
Well, I drew Captain Marvel, so might be the best one in the game. We shall see. So I got all these cards to work through. All right, so first we got to add 2 threat here.
3 for 1. Goes to it.
And then he's going to scheme against me.
Yep.
So he's going to scheme for 3. So this one's just going to trigger.
Right then and there, which means we are going to get 1 on the next scheme. Not a big deal.
Inside the Project Pegasus facility, oh sorry, it's the Infinity Stone, SHIELD agents fight desperately to prevent Hydra from obtaining the Reality Stone stored within. So we're seeing the Thanos arc coming here. Reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Attached to the villain. Villain gains Retaliate 1, and we have to spend to get rid of. Okay.
And then this gets...
And then he will go
It starts with
1.
3, correct?
It starts with 2, and then
Oh,
we
2
add
and
1
you
to
add
it when
1,
he
so it's
schemes.
3,
Yeah.
yep.
And that just has to get to 12. And then he's stunned against you.
Yep, which we like. And cards, you get a second card. I get 1 card. God.
Advance. The villain schemes. So he's going to scheme for 2. So this is going to go to 5. If you want to dump those out.
Yeah, I hate doing that. I know you like that. But
I know,
love
it's so
these
much easier
little
for me to get them.
things.
And then that's yours. And your criminal past.
This is awesome. So this happens first. So I could flip to my alter ego side. I could either discard the bow from play or tap myself. I will tap myself. So now when this comes out, quick strike doesn't matter.
Nice.
That was perfect timing.
Pass to you.
My criminal past has paid off. Who says having a criminal past is a bad thing? All right. So now what do we want to do? This is interesting.
I want to call for an action.
Okay.
I'm going to look at the top card of this deck, right?
Yeah, flip it over.
Weapon Master.
So he's only, whatever he does on his first action, he's only going to be adding 1 to.
Okay.
I definitely want to flip him over. So I think I'm going to do this. I just haven't gotten a lot of, the one thing I'm noticing is he doesn't have a ton of resources yet unless I just haven't gotten them.
I feel like I've got quite the turn here.
Well, if I flip him, maybe you can hurt him.
Yep.
So the question is, do I play Black Knight or do I flip him? If I play Black Knight, I won't flip him.
Yeah, I don't know if you could get rid of threat or these. I don't know how much these are hurting us right now.
I don't think so.
He does have retaliate now, so every time we hit him.
I'm ranged, though.
Ah,
So you know what we're going to do?
I'm getting hurt. I really want to see some side schemes. I have all this side scheme stuff.
I'm going to play Vibranium Arrow. 6 damage, gains piercing. It's an arrow attack. I have to tap my bow. So that flips him to version 2. And he still gains piercing with the weapons. When revealed, search the
Thank you,
encounter
Roy.
deck and discard pile for Crossbones machine gun and attach it to Crossbones. Have you seen the machine gun come up yet? All right, so I will go get the machine gun for you because you're going next, and he's at 28 life. Can you kill him this turn? He's only at 28. So now this is no longer on the top because we're shuffling. So interestingly enough, taking that action.
I missed what you did because I was fixing the camera there.
I killed him.
Oh, okay.
Stage 1, and his when revealed is search the encounter deck for the machine gun
Okay.
and attach it to the villain. So he now has a energy shield, a combat knife, and a machine gun. It uses 2 per player ammo, so it's got 4 ammo counters on it.
Okay.
And when Crossbones attacks, you remove an ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. Holy crap, he could kill me with an attack.
So he adds another boost? Is that what it is?
As indirect damage.
Okay. Wow. What's his health? 28?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and you're shuffling, so we won't get to see.
Right. And actually, I made a critical error here because he's hitting me for 2. He's going to hit me for 3 is 5, a flip and a flip. I think I'm dead.
Well, I'll block for you.
Oh, you're nice.
All right, I will use Jessica Drew's apartment and search for an aspect card. So I've got these 3 here. I do wish this one here was. It's interesting because this card readies you, but it doesn't give you a counter.
Right.
It would be really good. Piercing strike, deal 3 damage. Attack team or inconspicuous. Remove a total of 3 threat from among schemes in play. I mean, I feel like damage is a good way to go. And I could play this one with this, and I'd have 2 additional aspects.
Can you get Marvel out too?
I can. We're not going to worry about threat, right?
I don't think so.
They should not be discarded. These get shuffled back in. Do I need to heal? I could just play this card to heal, and then I can block for you because I'm tough. I think will work. I feel very powerful.
You look powerful. I feel
Captain
very
Marvel.
weak, but we'll figure Hawkeye out.
And then I will play. Look at all this stuff. And then I will play Finesse and the Venom Blast to heal instead of doing 5 damage, I think. So I'll heal 3 and gain a tough status card. And that is my first aspect. Then I will... I've got... Oh, I didn't even realize I had another one of these. Then I guess I'll play Piercing Strike. Deal 3 damage to an enemy.
Yeah, that's actually...
I'll take that out. All right. Now I will start using my characters. So she can punch for 4. So that'll kill this.
Yep.
And do you feel like I need to get rid of any of this? It has to go to 12. I think we just hit him.
I think you just hit
Oh,
him.
and I draw a card.
You like, so how much
Can I
damage
have
you do total?
4. Can I have a 3 damage token when you get a chance?
You got it.
I'm just going to keep some over here. Yeah. That's all I got, though.
I like it.
Okay. Clear the area. Remove 2 threat. If this was the last threat on the scheme, draw a card. I like that it costs 1. I don't know that threat is where I'm going, so I'm going to discard that to see some more cards. All right, you were first.
Yeah.
So we're adding 2 to the scheme here.
Does it have... So 7? All right.
Yep.
And he's attacking me.
I can block. I realize that because I'm not first, I was thinking, oh, I'll get hit and then I'll block. If I block, I just take no damage, but then I get hit without blocking for 3. Are you able
You
to
don't
take
block,
the damage?
I'm going to die. Most likely.
Okay, so should I block with Spider-Man instead?
He's only got 1 life left. This seems like the perfect time to block with him.
All right, so I'll block with Spider-Man, but then he's going to deal indirect damage to you?
Right, but is it to me or you if you're blocking?
When Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 counter from this card. Take indirect damage equal to... Okay, all right. I think it'll be against me. So that... Ooh, there's our Shadows of the Past. So he's going to attack and kill Spider-Man. I was thinking Spider-Man had 5 health.
Still has to flip for the attack, so he did. So Spider-Man he killed.
No. Didn't I flip this?
That is just for this. He still attacks.
Oh, he does
That's
that before?
Correct. That's part of the attack.
So then I should
yeah.
have 2, not 1, you're saying? I added 2 to the... this was my boost for the attack.
That's
but I should have drawn this first.
So it says, forced to interrupt. When Crossbones attacks, you remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck.
Okay, so I should have taken the 2 damage, then flipped, and he attacks me for 4. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, 2
So
indirect
I will
damage
take
and
the
he attacks
2,
you.
I guess, on the tough.
Makes sense.
And then that's it.
Now he's
attacking
you
me, so
regularly.
he flips a card.
Correct.
And deals me 1 damage.
Indirect damage.
And I will just take it. And then one of those counters goes away.
Yep. I'll put 2.
And then he will attack me, and I'll block. And he's attacking me for 3, plus 2 is 5, but I am a 3.
So you only take 2.
So I take 2.
Oof. He's got a lot of things up there. Oh, and who... Did anyone attack him? Because he had retaliate.
Ah,
So
that would have been Spider-Man.
So we'll give him 2 life back. Spider-Man wouldn't have attacked and died.
And we'll take the 2
Captain
here.
Marvel.
Take 2 up. Should we do this instead? We'll get rid of 2 threat instead.
Oh, right. And Captain Marvel took 2 damage. Yep.
So this should go down to a 5.
Yep. All right.
There are
Sorry
questions
about
that I
that.
can't see, so I have to lean forward a little bit.
You want to just pull that onto the table?
We are not stopping until we beat it, hopefully.
Correct.
You can play on Expert. Looks like YouTube Bowser. Yeah, you can play this on expert and you have to get all the way through. Roy's answering that question. Yeah, I know. I should have. Yeah, it's funny, Roy. It's like if I'm playing, after all these games, I do it right, but I didn't. He's saying I didn't attack with Marvel before I drew a card, and I totally should have attacked and then drawn a card to see what else I could do.
Oh, right.
Way back.
Yeah.
So you're totally right. It's trickier when we're here and trying to follow all the things. So makes sense there. Oh, we're getting encounter cards.
You have the powerful character, and
hold
you're
on.
being inefficient with her.
You're passing this to me after we do encounters, right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yep. Raid the Armory, Treachery, Incite 1. That's interesting, this Incite. We haven't seen this before, Incite.
Yeah, Incite is add to the main scheme.
When revealed, oh my God, are you kidding me? This guy is just Weapon Man. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a weapon attachment is discarded. Okay.
I think the key is for you to do 26 damage this turn.
Yes, well maybe he has an arrow that does 26 damage.
And he's attacking me again.
Well, he's going to have a weapon on him first. Holy cow. Let me just pick this up and look here. Nope. Weapon, nope. Yep, wait. Weapon attachment. There we go. He got a Hydra sidearm.
Okay. When he attacks, the attack gains range.
Well, it just means retaliate, doesn't it? So right now he's attacking.
And then he's attacking me again, which means this goes off, right?
Right. So you do
So
indirect
I take
damage.
one damage, which has just got to be on me, and then I guess I've got to block with Marvel, huh?
Because he's doing 1, 2, he's doing 4 and a flip.
And I'm at 5 health, so
Marvel's
Captain
gone.
Marvel's taking it. She is dead. Wow.
Oof. This went from seeming pretty easy and decent to this got out of control quick.
Yeah. Does this go away? I assume he just doesn't have any more counters, right?
Right. Yeah, it doesn't say it gets. Well, most cards when you run out of counters
Now
get
this is
discarded.
passed to me, huh?
Boy, oh boy,
Cannot
Brandt.
heal. So I can ready myself. I can get rid of threat. I can give you this card. I don't have too much here. So I will pay 1 to play this card, clear the area, and get rid of 2 threats. So that's a 3. I'm just going to keep some of this stuff over
You
here.
want to do that because you don't want me looking in these. I know how you are. That's all right.
And then I don't discard, but that gives me 1 token if I ready. Then I can give you this. I can stand up. I could stand up just to go heal, which might be where I'm at this point, huh?
Well, the next thing is
also
5, which is 10.
Aerial. And then my options at this point are to attack for 3, which doesn't seem to get us much of anywhere. I guess I could have tried to discard one of these, like the ones that are adding damage, right?
Well, the retaliate one for you seems like an issue. Piercing doesn't seem to matter much. So the retaliate's an energy and a mental.
I mean, I do have the option. I could do heroic intuition. I could remove 3 and then flip. I haven't healed yet. I'd have to heal on the
That's
next
fine.
turn,
That's
but I
fine.
would keep this down, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Or I could just go heal.
Yeah, because you know what? I can confuse him.
Oh, okay. So maybe I should flip and heal
If I
then.
confuse him, I don't play Black Knight, but let's see how it goes.
So should
I would
heat?
lower that and flip, and then you can heal next turn, right?
Yep. All right, and then I can look at a card.
Did you take the 3 off?
Yep. Sorry, you can do this. And then I can look at a card.
Yep.
Are you drawing a card?
No.
Okay, so I should just look at this card. So it's going to be Assault, so it's going to add nothing. So when he schemes against me,
you,
it's only
he's
going to be for
adding
2.
2, so
So it might not be worth your confuse.
Well, that it is, because when he goes to attack me, he'll attack me for just his base attack.
Ah.
Right, but
And
man,
then I'm
do I
going
wanna
to look
get
for one
Black
of these
Knight out.
cards. So, I mean, it's got to be this one. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So we have plenty there. That needs to get to 12. We know he's only adding 2 here. I might flip down 2, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's some sense that I'm an expert at this game. I mean, we're using the basic deck, so we're kind of stuck to what's here, but you can deck build. So I'm definitely interested to play this on expert mode with, I mean, even with these heroes, but be interesting to see how some of the decks I really like, Miss Marvel and whatnot, do against this campaign. I mean, you are right. We just got to power 26 damage. We just don't have an engine for powering that damage right now. Is he going to attack you, or are you going to flip?
I think I'm going to let him attack me, right? Because what's he attacking for, 4?
Yeah, I mean, you could block.
God, I guess technically he can kill me if he flips a 3, which is kind of...
Plus this.
Yeah, gee, wow. 9 health on a character.
You can't do your arrow, or it doesn't do anything?
I could do my explosive arrow, do 3 damage to him and each villain. I can't get Black Knight out and do the sonic arrow, because again, I haven't drawn any extra resources in his deck so far, but we'll see. So I think I'm going to do 3 damage to him without getting retaliated against, because I have ranged. I think we're going to do... Man, do I want him to take the extra damage?
You could use these to get rid of one of these.
Is this the one that has retaliate?
Nope.
Nope.
Is that the only thing you care about?
Hang on. What was the retaliate? It was that, so I can use these 2 to get rid of retaliate.
The only thing is this doesn't get rid of his damage. I didn't know. Are you worried about retaliate more than damage?
Well, if we want to power through 23 damage at our low life, I feel like... Because I'm going to flip down anyway, so we're going to do 2 more damage to him. And then I'm going to flip down.
Okay.
Draw 6 cards and hope that we can get something reasonable here.
I mean, now I could stun and confuse him, which could be good.
Here you go. See, this is what I needed. Expert marksman.
Yeah, I got my finesse pretty early on. Oh, I got another finesse, which is interesting. You got Hawkeye?
Can that be played?
Yeah, because that's a different secondary name.
Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay.
I mean, it'd be weird for them to put it in the deck.
Right, yeah, I'm thinking, like, what did they do here? Okay, that can play that.
These are weird. We have all these cards that are like, when you do a side scheme, but there's no side schemes here, so it's kind of strange.
All right.
All right, we draw up. We add 2 to this, so it goes to 3. Then he's going to scheme against me for 2. And then he's going to scheme against you for 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 total. That's going to go to 9 out of 12. And then cards. And we went through his deck. So we also need an acceleration token there.
Oof.
Howdy, everybody. We're just playing and playing here. If you're there, tell us what you're excited about for Marvel Champions, Rise of Red Skull. We got the mat. We got the decks. We're playing through. We're on the first villain of the campaign. We're playing Crossbones here, and we're struggling a little bit. We're going to try to play as long as we can. We'll see.
This Hawkeye is interesting. She can do damage without taking consequential damage because of her action, but you have to discard a card to do the damage.
It's kind of got like a cap effect. All right, Concussion Grenade. If I'm an alter ego, you are confused. Place 1 threat on the main scheme, 2 threat if you were confused already. So I am confused, and we add a threat here. This goes to 10. I'm seeing a 5.
I know, but it's okay to do this because then it's easier to remove small bits and I don't have to look. And he gets more equipment on him. He gets armor now. He's got 5 extra. 5 damage gets rid of his armor, which is giving him +1 scheme and +1 attack.
Okay. All right, pass back to you.
And
I feel like I have potential for a big turn here. Can I play all of these is the question.
I'm going to play Hawkeye. And you use team training to play expert marksman. I finally have a resource to play explosive arrow. Exhaust Hawkeye's bow. 3 damage to the villain each minion. There's no minions, but he gets 3, so he's down to 18. Oh, hang on. I actually am doing all this while not being a good boy and flipping. Let me flip first and do that. Then I'm going to tap Hawkeye to just do X damage.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the best way. Exhaust this ally and discard a card from your hand to do. So that's 2. He's going to
Are you hitting him here? How much did you hit him for?
Hang on. 2, 4, 7.
So he takes the first 5 here.
Oh, hang on. I already hit him for 3, and that 2 was done, so I'm hitting him for 2, 5. 5 off of here.
Down to 13.
I already did 3 off of there, so put 3 back on. Yep.
16.
I forgot he had that.
All right, I mean, I have the option to just play these, which would make me 3/3.
It's only at 16. And I could block with the Black Knight to stay alive. This is gone, correct? Did we already take this damage from him or no?
Oh, I think you forgot.
No, we both flipped down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we haven't done it yet.
So now if I can search the top 5, I think that means I can't draw beyond, right? I think it's if it said draw 5 cards.
Right.
But search top 5 would just be search these 2?
I would think so.
All right, so I could take either one of these. I'll take this one, which means I get another card. Is that the second time I've... No, that's the first time I've gone through this. Didn't I
But
get the
you've
card
got
something
this
else?
card for killing an ally.
Yeah, one of the guards, yeah.
Can you do 16?
No.
Should kill him next turn, right?
Yes.
Pretty much let that pop. Stay alive.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
kill
I don't...
him.
I'm intrigued. This card... Next time this character would thwart or scheme, discard this card instead. So if I play this one, it's going to get rid of this.
Right.
But I think it would still count as playing an aspect card, right?
I don't see why not. But
Okay.
do you care to do that?
Play this. Well, I have the ready. So if I play 2 aspect cards...
Okay.
I mean, my other option, I guess, is to not play finesse, and I can't play all these. So I play
you
finesse.
could play this for free if you want to get a yellow out, right?
And just not worry about that.
Well, I mean, if we could kill him next turn, right? We let this pop now and just kill him next turn. If you could just pump out damage,
Okay, so I play this on you.
which gives you a token.
Yep. And then I play pheromones, so I stun and confuse an enemy, so he's stunned and confused.
See, we work well together because some of my stuff does more if he's already stunned or already confused, so we're just going to have to work that next time.
And then I play this, after I attack. I have this action to look at the top card. So we know it's a 1, and I can flip. So then I can attack
So actually,
for 4.
just to be clear for the audience at home, everything you just, after doing this, all those things you just played, you would have done on this side. Otherwise, you wouldn't
Oh,
actually
yeah.
get the bonus.
You're right.
So.
I should have attacked on
Yeah,
this side.
no, that's fine.
Or, yeah, played the cards on this side. So now I'm just going to attack for 4, and then ready and attack for 4.
That's 8. That brings him down to 8.
I have nothing to block for me.
I have 2 allies out.
Okay.
And
All
you're
right.
stunned. So we
Yeah, I'm
only
getting
have to
attacked.
kill. No, I'm just saying we only have to kill one of our wonderful allies here. So we're good.
Yep.
These are all in play. We could draw a hand of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am curious because I'm looking at Hawkeye going, man, I want to build an aggression deck with him. As I'm looking at his aspect cards, I'm going, he needs to be an aggression deck.
All right.
But interesting.
Well, I took aggression from you.
You did. You bad man. So that
Adding
pops.
2, this will pop.
See, we get to the last scheme, which I'm assuming is going to take another weapon card on him.
The getaway. Hydra has seized the Infinity Stone and Crossbone orders their withdrawal. You must stop them before they escape. Reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game.
Attached to the villain. Force response after the attached villain attacks and damage you, discard 1 card from your hand. And again, hero action to spend a discard. Luckily, he doesn't have retaliate anymore. Otherwise, you would have been getting yourself killed. That's why I'm glad we got rid of retaliate. So now he goes to attack me. He's stunned. He can't.
Yep. Then he goes to attack me.
And I'm going to block. The question is who blocked?
First, he's going to do this. He's going to deal 1 damage, right?
Right. To me, because
when Crossbones attacks you, remove. Okay, so when he attacks you, so he's going to deal 1 damage to you.
So I'm going to put on Black Knight because it doesn't kill him, because it's 1 indirect damage.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm
It's
going
like it does kill him.
block with Black Knight.
Okay. And that's going to be for a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does this have a +0?
Because it just has that force interrupt that they care about. If he damaged you, you would discard a card. Yeah, if these were all +1s, it would be pretty nasty. Like,
Yeah,
it's
well,
bad
a lot
enough
of them
that
are.
So this is gone, though.
Yep. And this card doesn't get discarded?
I would assume it does, because don't all cards get discarded when they lose their last token?
No, like Night Nurse doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll leave it.
So now the question is, can we beat him?
We need cards.
Yep. I'm just assuming we survive this. Can we beat him? In Sight 1, when revealed, discard. This is this one again. So, can he get? Is there
Gets
any
another
more
weapon?
Is there any more weapon decks, weapon cards in this? Holy moly! Sorry, sometimes it looks like it could be a weapon card, but it's not. That's not a weapon. No, yes it is. It's a shield.
Energy shield.
Of course,
That's to retaliate.
That's all it is retaliate?
Yeah, we can survive that. All right, all Hydra attack us. Otherwise, we go and get a Hydra. So I'm not going to get the quick strike. I think we just take the Flame Soldiers.
Oh, we both get one?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Well, if you weren't attacked by a Hydra minion.
Okay.
And then this one is the villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attachment, this card gains Surge.
Holy cow.
That's not going to be good. I don't have a way to ready, but I can deal damage with these.
So why don't we just kill Hawkeye?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's just 2 damage. I'd rather have her take 2 damage.
Okay.
And
then
it
surges.
Stumpy.
And he gets another weapon. When attached villain attacks, the attack gains range. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can now see why he started as a 1/1. That's fun though. We haven't had like weapons. That just like makes perfect sense.
So are you gonna let me finish him off, or can you do 8 damage? Let's see how expert the brandt can play.
All right. Well, I will play
You
Venom.
have 3 aspects there.
I'm gonna play Venom Blast and deal 5 to him. And then I will play Press the Advantage and deal 2 to him. And then I will thwart.
You want to
and
call
lose
for an
my,
action?
Lose my confused. No, I thwart and lose my confused. It's your turn.
How much life is he at? 1? I haven't played a cool arrow yet, so let's do a sonic arrow because he's already confused. It does more damage.
Yay!
Which
And that's
has
a
to
win.
exhaust my bow and spend. Yeah, you know, Hawkeye's interesting. Leadership's an interesting choice for him as I'm looking at these cards, because the leadership cards really aren't helping him and his bow.
All right, so don't touch too much because we've got to read what happens here.
Interesting. No Nick Fury. No.
So each player chooses one of the tech upgrades from the Hydra campaign set and adds it to their deck. So we're going to get these ones. Tech upgrade. So these are the techs. And these are sleeves. Yeah, I wasn't too worried that we were going to lose, but the key was that turn we both flipped down.
Yeah.
And then we're going to record the name of each experimental attachment. So I think that's the negative of getting to the third one, is all the experimental weapons are going to go in the future decks, I think.
Oh, interesting.
So I think had we beat it faster, we wouldn't have those.
Interesting. Okay.
So experimental, experimental, experimental.
But not this one or all of them?
Well, all the ones in the
discard pile
entered the game. So I would imagine since this one didn't enter the game.
Oof.
Otherwise, there would be
That's
no
interesting.
reason
So
to
that's
tell
some
us.
variability in how it's going to play out.
Right.
Huh?
So it's kind of saying, do you want to beat it before it gets to later stages, you know?
Interesting.
Howdy, everybody. If you're out there watching, we're playing Marvel Champions Rise of the Red Skull campaign that's coming out on Friday. So we're really excited about this one. And we're just kind of in between.
As we think about doing this on Expert and having to keep our life total from game to game, Crossbones for being the first villain, I mean, he wasn't super hard. I mean, again, I'm basing it off of pre-made decks and not decks that we would build, but he wasn't a walk in the park.
So you've got to explain that because people don't know what you're talking about.
Right, so we did not construct these decks. So these are straight out of the box decks the way they gave them to us. So they're, I think, designed to beat this on standard difficulty, which we did.
Hopefully they're designed to beat the
Right.
standard difficulty.
I know when the game first came out, people were playing, what was it, the Spider-Man deck and losing to Rhino a lot.
Right.
So maybe they're not designed to beat them without tweaking. But our plan tonight was to not change the decks and see how far we can get. I'm just saying I'm a little concerned how tough Crossbones was as the first one, and thinking it might be quite interesting to see what it would look like on Expert, where you have to keep, because my life total wasn't bad. Yours was a little low.
Do you think he was that hard, or do you think Hawkeye was a little underpowered that game?
Hawkeye was definitely underpowered that game. I'll give you that.
Because it didn't seem like putting out that much damage.
I played him poorly.
Right. Well, I'm not. I didn't even mean to blame that on you, because it definitely sounded like that. But I'm just saying Hawkeye in general just didn't seem to draw a lot.
These are really interesting. Well, all of these are awesome. These are one-time usage. Look at how cool these are. By the way, if you were playing Iron Man right now, start the game with a tech. So automatically you're drawing an extra card.
Oh, right, yeah.
What are you thinking you want? I'm thinking for you.
I haven't even read them yet.
I'm thinking this is the card you want, so you have a big turn with multiple aspects, but
Oh, wow.
they're all good.
They're all kind of the same. Remove. Oh, that's interesting. So it's a one-time use,
Yep.
right? It's gone.
But you could not use it. You can only use it if you have to use it, I guess.
I mean, that's a way out, huh? We know we're going to want that one at some point. We're going to be like, if only I'd taken that
And this
one.
one's pretty good because it's a heal 5.
I think you're right, though. Draw 5 cards just feels like...
For you, that just seems really good.
Right.
I think for now I'm going to go with the emergency teleporter, being they gave me a leadership deck. So this starts the game in play, correct? And I think I just shuffled Hawkeye into my deck like a noob. There we go. Clint Barton is out with an emergency teleporter. You want to read what's next?
No, this is you.
This is me. Can we see this? This is pretty cool art. So here we see, well, it's interesting that they don't show us, the characters that came in it, right? They're showing some of the original characters from the first. But anyway.
Yeah, if you lay it flat, people could see that better, too.
I think so. Okay. As the dust settles at Project Pegasus, give up, Crossbones. Game over. Crossbones laying on his back. You fools, I never wanted the tech. I just needed to give Madam Hydra time to make off with the stone. And now I'm here to cover her escape. And we see, I believe this is Absorbing Man coming over as the next villain that we have to deal with. And he's going to protect Madam Hydra on her escape. So there might be something else in here where if we don't do it quick enough, some bad stuff happens.
I'm a huge fan of, like, short comics, like when you have to read 10 pages.
You like
Sorry,
one-page comics.
I don't mind if I'm reading a comic book, but I like the fact that in this case it's nice and short.
Well, and then they recap what they just said here, right?
Yeah. Tide of battle turned against Hydra after you arrived to aid the beleaguered S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers at Project Pegasus. Crossbones has been captured and his army's been defeated, but Madame Hydra escaped the facility with an Infinity Gem. You chase her outside, but you're stopped short by the imposing form of Absorbing Man. The formidable villain has been hired by Red Skull to delay your pursuit. You will have to defeat him before you can recover the Infinity Gem. So we're going to remove...
Oh, we made that harder than we had to, I think.
Did you do 2 and 3?
No, I think I had the standard set in. Oh, yeah, it had the standard set in the first one. Okay. Has it in the second one as well.
So now the main scheme deck is just None Shall Pass. And we're going to have the Absorbing Man set, the Hydra Patrol set, and the Standard set.
So not Hydra Assault or Weapon Master. You said Hydra Patrol?
Yep.
And Standard?
Yeah, it's saying that it can be removed from the scenario. So I think it's just saying that the Hydra Patrol set is the suggested side scheme in future plays.
Okay.
So it is interesting that this is an upgrade, so I guess it could be discarded. Know that. All right, and then the experimental cards. Did we put those
can
somewhere?
Go over there. I just had these. So experimental cards.
Obligation cards.
Our obligations, and then actual absorbing man cards. So decent sized villain deck here. So none shall pass. Setup. Discard cards from the encounter deck until environment is discarded. Put that card into play and shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So the discard pile does not stay. So unlike some where you get some cards out of the deck, this one you put them all back after you get the card out. That's interesting. And he's got, I'll let you read him. He's got some interesting stuff going on because he's going to...
Okay, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 delay counter here. When an environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. Okay, so there can only be 1 environment at a time, and then we have to add a delay counter. So I'm assuming we just add these. A lot of this stuff sounds like Lord of the Rings, so it sounds like cards are just going to say, for ever many delay counters, do such and such.
Right.
What is step 1 of the scheme? I don't remember the steps. Is it step 1 of the villain phase? Place threat on the main scheme? Okay. That's easy. All right, so then it tells us to... each player searches their deck for all cards with the setup keyword and puts them into play. I'm just going to keep my deck off to the side here. And then in the expert one, you said, right, you were talking about this. I don't know if we said it specifically. So in the expert one, you're going to keep your hit points where they were. And then you could gain these obligation cards that we have over here in your deck. So you'd kind of have a negative card in your deck. This one would add a boost icon until you get rid of it. But we're not doing expert. Because expert, basically, the way I understand it is for people, is for people that built decks, is kind of the idea, right?
Well, that's my opinion.
Build your deck. I don't really want to play expert with a pre-made deck.
Crappy pre-made leadership Hawkeye deck.
We can switch, but I think we're sticking. All right.
We're sticking. We're good.
So the actual rules are whoever you showed up with, you have to play, but you can build your deck in between each encounter.
Right, but we're not
Just
building.
let you react. We're just playing, so we're going to see how they did.
All right, so I'm going to discard until I get an environment. No, no. Side scheme is not an environment. Environment, dense forest. So this goes out. I haven't even read it yet. These go back and shuffled. Surge doesn't matter because it's not being revealed. Forced response. After absorbing man makes an undefended attack against you, take 1 indirect damage, 2 indirect damage instead if there are 5 or more delay counters on the main scheme. So, and it has the boost of put this card into play. So I bet you all the environment cards are going to come into play if they're flipped as an attack or a scheme.
Okay.
So again, indirect damage and more indirect damage if there's a lot of delays. And how did you say we got delays again? Just every round is going to be a delay?
Yeah, we just add
so
one.
we're trying to speed through this is what they're telling us.
Yeah. This told you to put 1 into play?
Yep.
Okay. And we lose if that gets to 24. None shall pass. Oh, we're fighting Gandalf.
Yeah. Or the Balrog.
I will keep these because these I can use. I will give this back to you.
Thank you.
And
So
we
kind of
start
you.
with 4 on that. It's interesting.
Oh,
we see a
yeah.
lot of that now where we're starting with things in play.
We're starting with 1/6 of what we need to lose in play.
1 less turn. 2 less turns. All right. I've got my 6 cards here. Am I going first?
I guess we'll always make you the first player. Just
Perfect.
seems-
All right. I mean, Spider-Man was okay. I don't want to say it was definitely good, but that effect, I'd much rather do that.
We didn't see any side schemes come
I mean,
out.
I could
there's some
stun and
in there.
confuse him, which seems really good.
That seems really good. Let me see what I draw because if he's already stunned or confused, some of my arrow tricks will be better.
Can also get a tag team or a combat training into play.
Let's see what we get here. I have Goliath. lead from the front, are ready for action. It's weird playing leadership without get readies and certain things, you know. I can keep the arrow. Just get rid of those, I think, at this point.
You don't like the one that gives tough? Too expensive?
What's it? What's the point?
You gotta get Goliath out and that, yeah.
Yeah, and then what's the point of giving him tough? Because, okay, so he can attack for 1 or thwart for 2 and not take damage, but then he's going to take 2, and then I'm going to give him +4
Well, you could
and
give him
discard
4
him.
after you do that and then block with him.
Yeah, but I'll never, if I block with him, I'll never get the +4 attack from him. Because at the end of the phase, discard him. So basically, you're going to thwart once, thwart twice, and then...
No, I'm saying put him out, thwart with him, give him tough, block with him the next turn, and then the turn after that, do the +4. It's just an idea.
Seems like a lot of...
With him, it doesn't seem great. With
seems
other
like a lot
allies,
of BS. I would rather get something better out. Though this deck doesn't have many good cards. All right, I don't have his bow.
I mean, I guess this card is supposed to be desperation, but I almost want to just start. Like, I just get 5 cards, right? Like... You got anything with stuns and anything?
No, I just have an attack with Pierce. Yeah, I don't have any of those ones.
Okay, so this card's interesting. It's trying because it doesn't help Clint to get ready, does it?
Not really. I mean, if I ready Clint, I could ready my bow.
Right.
If I could play 2 of these cards, but I really need to get his card out that gives me some resources.
So I don't know that Spider-Man's all that helpful. I mean, if that was off a scheme, it would be so good, but it's off a side scheme. So I can remove 3 threat, but you can also do that?
Yeah, I don't know that it's I don't even have the bow right now, and I would rather do 6 damage.
So basically my options are to play these 3 or to play these 2.
Those 2 seem better because you're going to attack then for 4, and you're going to stun and confuse, right?
Yep. All right, so I will take an action to look at the top card of this deck, which is the weapon. So he's going to get a +2 to whatever he does. Oh, I got somebody else here.
Can I take an action? Because I would like
to
spend a resource. Spend this and go find my bow. I need me bow. Hawkeye's bow. Bottom card of the deck. All right.
All right, I'm going to flip over then, and I'm going to play Pheromones, and I'm going to play Combat Training. Is there any reason to put Combat Training on you?
I think you're going to tap to attack more often than me, and you have the ability to ready yourself so you can attack twice. So I think
that will give me 2 counters, which means I then attack for 4. The villain is stunned and confused.
Stunned and confused.
And that's 4 damage. So, I mean, that feels like if you could do that, but we're not really in trouble yet, but it helps to decrease all that trouble. What are we saying here?
I'm going to flip to Hawkeye. I'm going to put the bow on.
Oh, that's a good idea. You're right, Roy. Roy's saying this one's all about the reality stone, so he's saying, will each box be about a stone until they get to Thanos?
That would be interesting.
That would be a long path.
I was going to say, that'd be, is that 4 years to Thanos, give or take? That would be, unless they release these every 6 months.
They did announce that they're releasing Kang and Ant-Man in the same month. So then, where they delayed, now they're catching up.
Is Kang though, is not a
campaign.
Do we know the next campaign box?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
So, I'm thinking I just play Goliath thwart for 2. Put this here.
Okay.
Give him a consequential damage. And then I'm thinking Hawkeye attacks for 3. Let's just keep the pressure on. That
down to
being a
21.
2 is not a big deal. And I'll save the vibranium arrow for next turn.
All right, we ready? I got Captain Marvel again, which I like a lot.
So now I have the plus damage if he's already confused, and it confuses him. So he's attacking you, but he's stunned.
Attacking me? Oh, we got to add 2 here.
Oh, yeah, duh.
And he's stunned. And then he's attacking you. And it's going to be for 4.
Hang on. After resolving step 1 of the villain,
Oh.
place a delay counter here.
Is it for each player or no, right?
Nope, it just says.
So if you don't defend, you take 1 indirect damage. I mean, I can defend 3 of the 4 if you want. I just can't do anything next turn.
Man, that's just so annoying, right? I just got to take his, and I got to take an extra
You take
indirect.
5 damage, or you have him block.
Why 5?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, you got
5.
the top card there?
Yeah.
Oof. God, I'm at 9 life. That puts me down to 4. This happened last game. First turn, I just.
I mean, I can block 3 for you. And then I just take 1, but I can't do anything next turn. But I can put Captain Marvel out.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Because
Yeah.
I feel
I'll
like
block
having
3.
me.
Oop, look at this. I should be at 10.
Why did you take 1 from something?
Just now.
Oh, okay.
I don't take the undefended, so this one goes here. And that's it, right?
Yep.
And counter card and counter card.
You first. Yep.
Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade you control. I could get rid of this. Right?
Yeah. And it goes in your deck, so it's not like you don't have it to come back.
Right.
And then this one, when revealed, hero absorbing man attacks you. If absorbing man has the stone trait, he doesn't. He has the wood trait. All right, so at least he doesn't have the stone trait, but he does attack me.
2 plus a flip plus 1. We're in the same boat. So it's either Goliath.
I think at this point I exhaust, so I don't take the other
0.
damage.
So it's 2, so you take 1.
That's not so bad.
Pass to you.
God.
Boy, all the Hawkeye people out there are going to be kicking themselves, huh?
All right, let's see. Yeah, it's just the makeup of this deck is so weird. Like, his arrows are 2. His allies are expensive, so I can't play an arrow and an ally.
Gotcha.
I can't even play both arrows. It's like a weird mix of what is reasonable here.
Is there any benefit of using this? Like you could put that in play. Is he an Avenger? So you could use him to ready yourself?
Yeah, and I could
But
still
then there's
save.
just all you can do is attack, right?
Yeah. But I think we'll do that. We'll play him. We'll tap him to ready Hawkeye. So Hawkeye can attack for 3 and Goliath can thwart for 2.
If you want to flip down, I mean, I might. If you don't, we've got to confuse.
Hang on, I gotta give consequential damage to Goliath. And did we take his 3 damage yet? We have not. I don't know, man. That I feel like I'm at 8, but it's like I go so quick with the way this damage comes at us. I would hate to have us both flip down. I have 2 blockers out. This guy has retaliate. He's got 5 life. I think I'll stay on hero side for now.
All right, I will play 4 to play Captain Marvel. I guess I'll deal 2 damage, right?
Yeah, draw a card.
And draw a card, taking Roy's advice. And then I want to play Finesse. It doesn't really actually help me to do this. But I could flip and hold these cards. I don't know if that's that great. I'm probably better just have this out. I could also play this on you. You've got a bunch of allies. You don't want it?
No, I'm looking at that finesse. I hate to see you lose it. You have 2
I don't know
of them
my
in the deck
options.
you don't want to hold on to it for next turn.
And just discard the interrogation room?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Alrighty. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't have to flip down, but I could draw more cards.
Yeah, you're
Should I just wait until I have to? I don't really have any blocking then.
It's just that if you don't block, you're going to take the consequential. So I feel like if
Gonna
there's
flip.
no reason not to flip down at this point.
And then I can look at this card. So that's going to be another experimental weapon. So we're going to get a +2 to the first thing, which is going to be you.
Attack on me.
All right, I will discard my interrogation room.
There's the quiver. I never saw that the first game.
What does the quiver do? You play it like ready the bow or something?
You may play arrow events attached to this card as if they were in your hand. Exhaust the
okay.
quiver, search the top 5 cards for an arrow event, attach it face up to this.
Okay.
And it says event, so it sounds like
So
I can
every
attach
turn.
multiple. So I can get all my arrows in the quiver. But again, I want to build resources if I'm going to do something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But I guess then your hand is bigger.
Right, yeah,
So
at
you
that
are
point.
building them.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to add 2 here, and then he's going to add a delay counter.
Yep. Then he's attacking me for 4. If it's defended, I don't get the bonus, so I guess we'll defend with the agent. I'll take 4, he's still alive.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And he'll retaliate. So I do a damage back. Hey, Hawkeye's out damaging Spider-Woman this match. And then he's doing what against you? He's being confused. This was the flip. I get a card. You get a card. The villain attacks you.
Oof.
I swear to goodness gracious.
Can block with Captain Marvel.
I mean, that's kind of. I mean, I'd rather you draw cards with Captain
Probably just
Marvel.
block with yourself.
I think I just block so I don't take the consequential. I mean, the indirect.
Yeah.
2 plus 2 is 4. I
gone.
block for 1 is 3.
All right, and mine is Omnimorph Duplication. So when revealed, if he has the wood trait, discard 1 card at random from your hand. So it's just based on what traits he has, he makes you do stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, you might be right that if he has multiple of those in play.
He can't though, right? Because doesn't it say?
Well, it said if one comes into play.
It says when an environment enters play, discard each other environment card in
Yeah, it's
play.
interesting that it's making it sound like there could be more than one. I got 2 finesses now. All right, is it back to me?
It's back to you.
So, I mean, I have Captain Marvel. Are we just going here?
I mean, I would attack with her first and draw a card.
I
and
could
see
see
you
what
get.
I'm going to draw, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to draw it, right?
Right, you're better off looking at.
So I guess I'll just attack with her and draw a card. So I got this, but I haven't seen a single side scheme in the game yet. So,
I know they're in there. We just haven't drawn them.
then I will look at a card. You're not drawing any cards, right? So just keep looking at this one. Hydra Regular in Sight 1. That is
But
just a
again,
1/2. Yeah, 2 on
Excuse
there.
me, 2 boost arrows.
I know, we haven't seen a lot of 0.
No, we haven't.
All right, so I can do Piercing Strike. I can do Finesse. I think Finesse makes the most sense. Then I can put this one out. And I can use Finesse and my other Finesse to play Venom Blast, and I'll deal 5 damage to him, so he's down to 8. And how are we feeling about Thwart? Just don't? Just hit him for 4?
Yeah, that's the way we lose is, you know.
All right. Well,
Needs to get to 24 and it's at 4. I feel like we're
yeah, I feel like
okay.
we just kind of don't have to worry about that.
What I
We're
love
in
about this
control.
is we don't know what happens when we pop him to the next stage, and I love that. Like we're playing this clean.
This stage?
No, here.
Oh, okay. I
Like
was like,
Rhino,
no, we lose.
No, Rhino, we know what happened, right? Like
Oh,
we're
right, yeah,
truly
from
we
playing it
did
a
not
bunch.
pre-look at these and kind of plan our attack based on what we're seeing. So I kind of appreciate that. So can I flip him? Can I flip him before doing anything else? I don't think I need that. Let's do that for my quiver. Let's do the action for my quiver. Top 5, right?
Yep.
Hey, got an arrow.
Get shuffled back in, I assume.
Exhaust Hawkeyes can search the top 5 cards of your deck for an arrow event and attach it face up to this card.
Yeah, I mean, I assume search always is. Oh, maybe you just put them back on top.
Okay.
Maybe you don't shuffle them back in, so you know what you have in what order.
I don't know. Just seems odd to me, but
Yeah.
not a big deal. Well, now I can remove threat if we needed to, but
Yeah, I don't know if search has a
did I
definition.
miss a counter, or is this only, has he only attacked us twice? He's only attacked us twice, correct?
This is the third turn.
All right, Goliath is going to pop him. He's going to take the action to get +4 attack, so he's going to hit him for 5, which is going to kill him.
Upon completion of search, shuffle the deck. It's just funny how some cards say after shuffle the cards. So it's just.
So while I'm shuffling, do you want to reset Absorbing Man to level 2? Because we have.
Did you knock him out?
Yep.
Oh, I missed that. All right, so now he is a 2/2. Absorbing Man gains the trait of each environment in play. When revealed, if super absorbing power is in play, deal 1 encounter count to each player. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for super absorbing power and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck if it was searched this way. Super absorbing power. Nope.
Just doesn't sound good. So I'm kind
Sounds
of
better than
scared.
if it was in play.
Fair. You think it's a side scheme? I'll laugh if it's a side scheme, finally.
Yep, it's a side scheme. Absorbing Man gains the ice, metal, stone, and wood traits. So when he flips that Omni thing, he's going to do all the things to us.
Wow.
So that's got 6 on it.
That's nasty.
Where's Spider-Man when I need him?
I know, right? That is nasty. So then I am going to, what's his new life total? 30? Put him at 24 because I'm going to exhaust my arrow, my bow, to do 6 damage to him. All right. I'm feeling a little more beefy than before. And I'm going to flip down. Do you mind if I flip down? Does that scare you? Yeah, we're good. I'm flipping down.
They're asking here if, I think it's Jeremy, right? Yeah. Jeremy's asking if he thinks you should stay as Clint longer to build up.
I just don't know what there is to build.
Yeah.
I haven't found a lot of build
You had one
cards.
card that let you pay for an arrow, right? And you've got this one that lets you put arrows in play.
So again, if I draw those in my opening hand and discard, mulligan my opening hand to try to get them, absolutely. But if I don't, there we go. Because see, now I got the expert marksman, which gives me a resource. I got 2 arrows in my hand, and I got to be honest, it's the leadership cards that are bothering me. Like, I don't need to give an ally aerial and spend an action to ready the ally.
Yeah, I mean, it lets you attack faster, like with Goliath. He can
But
attack.
I'm spending 2 cards in my hand to ready an ally that might.
Well, it stays on them, right? So they can ready every turn.
Right, but like someone like Goliath's just going to kill himself with the second. You know, I don't know. It seems odd to me, but.
I will not defend any further. So this is going to go to 6, and we're going to add a delay token.
These delay tokens are starting to scare me.
I mean, we got
we're
him
not
to
at
24
5
health.
yet.
He doesn't feel like Crossbones, but you're waiting for the card that we flipped that just
Right.
adds
How
it
much did
all,
we
right?
just add?
2, so it goes to 5. Or 6, excuse me. The 3 goes to a 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. You're trading out different than me. This doesn't do anything currently, so we're good there.
Yeah.
Then he's attacking me. I mean, I can block. I'm able to ready. I could block with Captain Marvel. She lets me draw a card, though.
You're at 10 life. Is it
Just take
worth
a hit?
just taking it right now?
I mean, I take +1, so I would take 2, 3 plus that. Just see what happens, because I could have a big turn.
Yeah, because Captain Marvel lets you draw a card.
All right, so I'm taking 5, so I'm down to 5. Your turn.
Yeah, I could have blocked for you, but this could
That's
be
okay.
This could
You
be
could
a
block.
next turn.
Oh, he's going to scheme against you?
Yep.
2 plus 0. There's a
It's
0.
just 2.
That's going to go to 8. That's all right. I mean, if I get attacked again, then you can block. I thought about it. Now, I'm pretty sure that retaliate, if you were dead, you would not retaliate. Because I think Sometimes I don't think all like.
That's really interesting.
I think 'cause
yeah,
it's after this
it's not like a
character's attack.
thorn shield or something where you're
Right.
getting damage.
Yeah, that
while-
electrostatic armor or whatever that one
Right,
says
yeah.
prior. All right, so mine is going to be a Hydra Soldier, so it has
Really?
guard.
You know what mine's gonna be?
A Hydra Soldier.
A Hydra Soldier. So we got to get rid of 8 damage before getting to.
Got it. Passes to you. I'd like to get rid of this. I draw a card. But I don't think the reality is that I'm going to get rid of it.
I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna use Hawkeye's quiver, looking for an arrow. Got an explosive arrow so far. I got an explosive arrow, so the explosive arrow will go in the quiver. So now I have 2 1-cost. I think what we're gonna do here is.
So Jeremy's asking, why don't you dig for your one that gives you resources with this? But I think this can only be an arrow event, right? So you can't get this one using the quiver.
Correct. Specifically has to be an arrow. And I have 2 arrows in my hand. Plenty of arrows.
You got a big turn now, right?
Yeah, I can only use the bow once, but I think what I'm going to do at this point is really double up on. I'm going to spend all my cards and get War Machine out. I'm going to then use the marksman, tapping my bow to get, which one of these do we want to do? Oh yeah, want to do this.
Well,
So how, because it's multi-damage.
right, you can't hit the villain. If it said deal 3 damage, then deal 3 damage, you could do it.
Right. If I get rid of mine, I could have done, so hang on. Man, War Machine only does 2. I would love to kill him, so then I could do 3 to him and 3 to your guy to help you out. Is there any action I can call for you that you do 1 damage or anything like that?
Yep. You could deal 3.
If you do that, I could ping him with the agent, get rid of him, and use my arrow to do 3 to him and 3 to your guy. What do you think?
Sure.
So you did 3 to mine. The agent's going to kill him.
You get a card.
Yep. Oh, joy.
You could just use him to block.
But now I could use the explosive arrow to do 3 to him and 3 to your guy, which that seemed like a
21.
reasonable use. And then do I block with the tough or do I do 2 damage? Getting him down to 19.
I think you block.
I'm at 8.
Yeah, but you're annoyed by all that damage he's giving.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. You'll just have the damage for next turn.
I'm good with that. Plus I got an extra card, so that could be pretty nasty.
Excuse me. Okay. So I played 1. I can play this one with this. I'd like to be able, like, I could draw a bunch of cards if I get rid of this, but is that a waste? Are we trying to just deal damage? But I mean, I could draw 1, 2, 3 cards getting rid of this.
Well,
I could then get ready and attack, although I have to attack him.
So wait, so what I'm trying to figure out, you're saying if you thwart with her, you draw a card, right? Then you play this to remove the rest of it? How are you getting
No.
to 6?
2, then I'd have to use her. I could attack here, draw the card, see what it is.
That's what I was originally thinking until you said you could draw.
If I
for
get rid of this lets me draw a card, and this lets me draw. If I use this to get rid of that. But maybe that's too much work to get rid of that for drawing cards rather than focusing here.
Well, I could still block with him if I thwart for 2 here. He'll just die,
Oh, okay.
right? Like, should I have
Yeah,
done
that's
that?
an option.
Yeah, why don't I do that? Tough
Okay.
is gone.
And then I'll use Captain Marvel, draw a card, and I'll use clear the area.
So draw
I
2
gain
more
this.
cards.
And then I draw 2
And
more.
she's dead.
She's out.
But that's
This
gone.
is gone, which just could be good for drawing that, right? We're
But
looking
you
for
also just
anything.
got a ton of cards, so now you actually...
And I have played, I guess I have to track, right? I played, okay, so if I played
this is
this
great.
or this, so I've got this to ready. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Play this, heal 3, add another counter,
Give her tough.
and gain a tough card. And then I just do this here. Oh, but then I can't ready, but maybe I just save it for next turn.
Yeah.
Do this, deal 2 damage. So he's dead. I gain a card. And then I can attack for 5.
Yeah, puts him at
Too
16.
bad I can't ready.
Well, you could ready next turn, so you're going to do... Well, yeah, this would have been a nice turn to do it, because you
Yeah.
had the
But,
big
I mean, it
bonus
wasn't
spot.
like I didn't do a bunch. Yeah, I thought drawing all those cards. That was a good call. There.
All right. I feel pretty good about this, but maybe something bad will happen. Because why not? Absorbing me starts with me attacking. He's a 2. If I don't block it...
We got to add 2
oh, yeah,
here.
duh,
And then
jeez,
add
I'm
a
so
delay
excited.
counter.
So it's 10. Delay counter 4. We're still not at 5. I feel like we could kill him next turn if we... Oh, I haven't drawn my
Oh,
hand
he's
yet.
saying dig for this faster because you're low on resources. That's what Jeremy was saying.
Oh, you mean opening hand?
Just draw, yeah, till you get it. It feels like it'd be nice if there were 2 of those.
3 allies. And then 2 electric
Oh, yeah, I
arrows.
didn't draw.
Interesting. Oh my God, Mockingbird is so good.
So good.
Man, it's the first time I've seen her. I would have loved to have her out. All right.
Okay, so we added 2 here. We added a delay counter. So then he's attacking you.
I'm thinking. He's a 2 and a flip.
When does he deal the indirect damage? After?
Makes an undefended
Oh, after an
attacking action.
undefended attack. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just not defend it. Because I
gonna
could
take it?
put 1 damage on War Machine.
So you're going to take 4
Yep,
and then
that's
1
fine.
on War Machine. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then I will not defend it. And I'll take 4. And then I just take 1.
And then cards.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 goes on that, and when revealed, each player must choose to either spend a lightning resource or take 2 indirect damage. So let's see if a lightning resource matters to me.
Yeah, I think I'm not. I mean, I'm just going to deal damage. Like,
So I'm going to play, I don't need this card, so I'm going to do it. So I didn't take damage,
deal
did you?
9 damage to him next turn. So if you can deal 7, we're good.
I can't, but we'll be close. My other card, hang on. Abandoned Facility, Metal Surge, Force Response. So what is this? This is an environment, so that means this goes away.
Okay.
So after an undefended attack, discard 1 resource icon from your hand, 2 if there's 5 or more. So instead of doing damage, it discards cards, and that gets Surge.
Ooh.
The Omnimorph Duplications has the metal trait, give him a tough status card and heal 1 damage from him.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
I gave him the 1.
And you, sir,
All right.
can
I've
do
got
something.
Stall tactics. Place 1 threat for every 2 delay counters. So we add 2 threat. We're halfway there.
Oh, that kind of scared me. I didn't-
And Hydra Patrol. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minute and puts them in play engaged with them. Player searches the encounter deck and discard.
that went
pile.
bad quick, huh?
So we mostly have Hydra Soldiers. Do we want to see what else there is?
And we don't want guard right now, right? We want to see if we can power through
So we've
them.
got Hydra Regulars, which are going to incite and add threat. But we're not that far. I think this makes sense.
Yeah, 2 more on
Yep.
there.
So I mean, at this point, we're trying to just deal the 17 damage. He's also got tough. So is it me first?
Let's see.
All right. So
You want to call for an action for me?
I'll call for an action for me.
I'm going to use the quiver. I want to see if I can get one of those piercing. Nope. No
Yeah,
arrows.
no arrows? Okay, so I've got no counters. I will attack him to get rid of tough. Then I will ready. And then I will play Venom Blast. And I'm just going to ignore this, right?
I think so.
And I deal 5 damage to him, plus 2 is 7.
So is that 10?
Yep.
You didn't do a very good job of
Well, you
getting
got to
him
do
done.
10 damage to
I
him.
can't. Hawkeye sucks, dude. I'm kidding.
I could deal the 2 damage here instead, which might be smarter, huh?
Well, let me look at my hand real quick. I have 2 damage.
Because if you're not going to deal 10, I
I
might
have
as well get
5
rid of this guy.
damage here, right? Is he stunned?
Nope.
Could do 7 damage. I think I could do 7.
Including this.
Yeah.
So then the question, like, are you going to use something like this? Get rid of that or bring that down?
Can that pop this turn 14?
No.
We need to get 10. No, so I think I'm just better off. Ugh.
We've only seen 1 advance, so there's 1 more.
Just the cost of all of these. Where's my 5th card? Oh. I
The
spent
lightning
it.
bolt.
Yeah. Now that's becoming
And this is no
problematic.
good because you want to save that for a future one if you can.
I mean,
It's
that
just
would
not
win us the
imminent.
game right now. So that's the question. If I play this, we can win right now.
Right.
Because I have 3 damage, 5 damage, 8 damage with this electric arrow. With this in a card. The problem is I didn't keep that. If I kept that, I'd play Hawkeye. We would have won. That was a mistake on my part.
What didn't you keep?
Remember, there was something, spend an energy or something
Because she
happened.
could deal 1 damage?
No, because then I could play the electric arrow and Hawkeye.
Oh, gotcha.
I would have had enough, but I didn't have the foresight to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. If we're going to go another phase, I probably would put 2 damage
Yeah,
back
I say
on
we
him.
just kill this guy.
Okay.
So 3 damage.
We do get to 5 delay counters if we move
Right,
on.
3 damage, 5 damage.
He is at 5. If you put Hawkeye out, she could deal 2 damage.
Right, but the electric arrow deals 3 and stuns him.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to exhaust the bow, spend 1 resource here, another resource here, play electric arrow. So 3 damage and stun him. Would have been 5 damage if he was already stunned.
He's at 2. And he's stunned.
So now all I want to do is look carefully and decide, do I waste this card now? I can get any ally, put him in play, give him a tough status card, and kill him. Or do we survive? Oh, I'm at 4 life. What are you at? 7? And he's stunned. So he's not going to attack you. You could block for me. War Machine could block him for me.
Yeah, I mean, we can roughly survive another round. It's just a matter of what the 5 delay counters do to us.
Or I could pop this. Discard this card and remove it from the campaign. Search your deck and discard pile for now. I put it in play, give it a tough, win the game.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Remove from the log. Black Knight comes in with a tough, kills him.
All right. That is a win.
Okay.
I mean, that's what those cards are for, right?
Yeah, just, I mean, we most
We
likely
probably
would have
would've
won
but-
without it, but to
All right,
save
so
time and
victory,
not
record
think
the
that
number of
hard about it.
delay counters on the main scheme. So that might have been important too, right?
Right.
Because it could have been 5 instead of 4.
He didn't delay us for long.
Well, I mean, we did beat him in 4 turns, which is funny on some of the ones where you're like, oh, can we do that?
Right, yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember what you had.
What do you mean? For
You
what?
took, what, emergency teleporter?
Yep. But now it's out of the log. So victory, record the number, and then each player may choose one of the basic condition upgrades.
So they're going to add hit points and +1 to a stat, including recover, which is an interesting one.
Well, this one looks like it adds +4 hit points.
Right.
Oh, okay. 3 hit points, 1 hit point, 2 hit points. Wow, okay.
Tactical scanner is the one that I have.
What's the backside of it? Get
I have no idea. Is it
improved.
improved?
Yes. So what are you thinking for you? I'm thinking attack for me, but it only gives me the 1 hit point. But with my bow, it basically makes me a 4 attack.
Yeah, how often were you attacking?
A decent amount, but if he's a 4 attack, then I start to think about, where is it? Where's the one that lets me tap a, then maybe I do this, right? Exhaust one of my weak Avengers and untap
Especially that
him.
retaliate one.
And that's a
makes good
0
combo.
cost, so I could all of a sudden attack 2 or 3 times with him at a 4 attack,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think it makes sense.
But I am worried about my low life. I was thinking just, jacking my hit points up, but
Yeah, I mean, I seem to be defending a little more often, so I could do that if you're going to go kind of the attack route.
plus it
But
gives you
this one just
3.
kind of makes the most sense because I'm attacking for a lot. This will be a thwart, and then I just can kind of do either with my justice and aggression. But I'm happy to do this. I probably won't do this. I'd rather have +1 defense. for
I'll
me.
take the attack and just get +1 life at this point.
All right.
These 2 go away.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to try doing a bigger mulligan here and just dump my hand looking for upgrade cards.
All right, I'm going to take a potty break. You want to take like a 5-minute stretch break? Or do you want to keep setting up?
I'll keep setting up.
All right, you can read your story.
Taskmaster's fun. Okay. Phew. I'm glad that's done. Truly, that was a glorious battle. Hey, what was that? I have no idea. Let's get back to base and find out what's going on. So this is pretty much the Avengers talking as the Quinjet's flying away. Oh, we have 2 pages now, Brant. You're not happy because you like 1 page.
2 pages.
Oh, are you seeing what I'm seeing? If you're seeing that Hydra somehow stole our tower, then yeah. Oh, wow, the Avengers Tower now has a Hydra symbol on it. I don't know if people can see that. That's interesting. Big explosion. We're hit. We're going down. Ha, boom, no more Avengers. Let's go make sure they're done for, boys. Taskmaster. So Taskmaster just took the Quinjet out of the sky. Scenario 3, Taskmaster. With Absorbing Man in Shield custody and Madam Hydra in the wind, you are flying back to Avengers Tower to plan your next move when all reality is changed in a flash of a yellow light. When you reach New York City, you are shocked to find Avengers Tower emblazoned with the Hydra banner. But before you can process what has happened, an explosion rocks your Quinjet and you crash land in the city. On the ground, you find that all of New York is under Hydra rule. Ooh. Anti-hero propaganda is plastered on every corner and squads of Hydra soldiers patrol the streets. They are led by the notorious Taskmaster, Hydra's new chief of police. He is going door to door hunting down heroes and locking them up. He fired the surface-to-air missile that brought you down, and now he is searching for you. So we need to get Taskmaster out here. Let's see, what is this? Absorbing Man. This is the hard part. Just keep... Did I already bring Taskmaster over? Nope. I thought I did. Oh, yeah, here he is. Taskmaster 1 and 2 out. This Absorbing Man stuff out of here. Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man, Absorbing Man. This is Hydra Patrol. All right, so let's see with Taskmaster what we need here. Remove Tayet, blah, blah, blah. Hunting down heroes is the main scheme. So he's only got 1, and it's a 12 per player. The notorious Taskmaster has been appointed by Hydra Chief his top priority. Force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place this threat here or take 1 damage. So that pretty much sucks. So if you're in hero form, the scheme is going to keep progressing unless you want to take damage. So I'm really not liking that. The Taskmaster, his force response, after a player changes to hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage. Wow, okay, he's nasty. Not liking this at all. All right, I'm going to switch with you now, Brandt. Here's Taskmaster. We just have to, I'm just at the point of figuring out what encounters we need, and here's the leftover encounters from last match. I already read the scenario, but you could reread it if you like. So I'm just at this point.
All right.
And this is nasty. I'm
Awesome.
not happy with that.
Nasty is great. All right. Don't forget to disconnect.
Yep,
Okay.
no, I was doing it.
All right. Main scheme. Taskmaster set. Hydra Patrol set. Oh. Here's our whole deck. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I mean, I like this. I remember playing Arkham Horror, and it was just a lot to keep kind of building and adding to your deck. And this is nice that they just kind of say add this, and I can imagine these would be replayable on others as well. So, should be good. Yeah, so I mean, this is coming out Friday, so check your FLGS if you're kind of in the New England area, specifically the Hartford, Connecticut area. Then you can check it out here. Oop, I see that overhead camera went. Eventually that one will go completely because my battery will go, but we're working on it. We just, rather than everything being perfect, we decided we just want to stream. So we're still working on some things. And I teach, so I'm going back to school, so that's been a little crazy, trying to get it back into school and do all this stuff. I don't have students tomorrow, so I'm up late tonight, but I'm not going to be a lazy, tired teacher, so it's just kind of teacher work days at the moment. So there's that. Okay. So we need the Hydra Patrol set, which is just a lot of Hydras. Okay. Taskmaster. Oh, is there no standard set? Oh, standard set. The weapons set. Where does he have all these? It's the weapons set with crossbones. Weapon Master. So this is interesting. They're having a shuffle in 2. I wonder if that's normal. You must use the Hydra Patrol set when playing Taskmaster. These, and then we put our experimental cards in. We put our setup keyword cards out. Reset our health because we're playing the easier mode here. He's at 10 health. Oh, he is at 10 health. He did not cheat. Okay. Looks like that's that. So our little story, what's happening here? Hunting down heroes. Okay, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take 1 damage.
Taskmaster's pretty nasty.
Okay. Set each captive ally aside. Did you do that?
No, I didn't even see that part yet.
You didn't read it?
Oh, I didn't read that side of it. Sorry.
Gotcha. All right.
I wasn't there
The
yet.
notorious Taskmaster has been appointing Hydra's chief of police. His top priority is hunting down the outlaw heroes. Okay, so we're trying to save these allies. So this one's interesting. You put shuffle 2 sets in, but it says every time you must play with the Hydra Patrol set. So Moon Knight, Shang-Chi, White Tiger, Elektra look to be all the ones.
Those all sound like heroes.
They are
Wait,
heroes.
is he going to let us rescue someone that's going to be on our side?
Exactly, yep.
Oh, okay. This is
So
the
that'll
oddest
have
peanut
these
butter
ones.
cup I've ever gotten. It's got a double.
Ooh, that's good luck.
Yeah.
Don't seem to have a lot of people with us right now, but it is getting later, so.
So what are we,
Who's that?
how many captive heroes are in there?
Looks like 4. So I don't know
And
how
what's
we
going to
save
happen with them?
them. Okay, so when you flip, you just take damage, huh?
Yep. Right off the rip is damage.
So Miss Marvel is not fun to play. Going back and forth, or She-Hulk, right? Some of the ones that want to flip back and forth every turn.
Yeah, this is...
I'm going to my setup this time. It's just because you add here, then the villain attacks or schemes, and then you draw on counter cards. It just makes it easy to track. What's he got for health? Just 26.
That's the one thing I'll say so far about these heroes as standalone heroes, villains.
You talking about villains?
Yeah, they're not high on life yet. Even Red Skull is only... Even Red Skull is a 12. Are they all 12s to begin? That looks like they are.
Well, we're also playing 1. And
Right.
we rarely play that in our other games, so...
True.
Right, but you're right, Rhino's a 14.
Yeah. Well, and I thought Claw and
I think Claw starts as a 12.
what's Ultron? Ultron's got to be more than 12.
Maybe 18
Oof. It's a
or
big
17 on his first, yeah.
difference. Yeah. But imagine, like, look at this, 26. I mean, if we were playing some of our pre-built decks, we could flip him in turn 1.
Hey, Plaid Man. Yeah, no, it's going to be great. Yeah, definitely be excited. He's excited to get it this weekend
This
and
is
play.
fun. I mean,
it's a blast. I don't know. I think my cutoff is going to be midnight, so unfortunately that might be. I'm thinking we beat Taskmaster. Have to see, because if we get through 4, you're not going to be happy with me. But we could
We're
finishing
finishing
to do
Red Skull.
what? No, you can't push
I'm
me
going
that
to
far.
tie you to that chair. That was our deal. We're gonna toughen Brain up today. No, I mean this is one of the hard reasons it's been to stream, because I'm so excited to play it and absorb it, but then I'm worried about streaming. But I was worried the campaign was going to come out and be play it once, you're done, now you just have 5 new villains. But this is so replayable, right?
Yeah.
Figuring out how to be more, and then they're giving you different things to track. Like, I wonder if there's going to be a score at the end based on the delay counters, based on how many weapons entered.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some replayability to this. It's not just, oh, you did it, you're done.
Yeah.
And again, we're not even talking expert or heroic or anything like that. So you have everything you need?
I do. I have +1 defense and +3 hit points.
Okay, so I'm going to put this away. And
Seems
you're
good.
the first player, and you're going to take care of business. Oh, I
we
had some
start with
tokens on
2
that,
here.
but you probably picked
I
them
just
up.
put them right here.
Okay. All right, whose recommendation telling me to dig more for some resources here? I'm going to do
Jeremy was saying that.
that. Yeah, I'm just going to dump my hand if I don't like what I see in it. Man, I'll tell you what, though, I'd love to get Mockingbird early, because she's basically a perpetual ally,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
I mean, think about how different some of these matches would have been if I had her from the beginning. Okay, got the quiver early. I got the marksman early, so I don't even have to go dig for this stuff. I don't need either one of these. I really don't care about this one. Or this one. And now I'm getting the double resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's annoying, but is what it is.
Okay. I've got my ready, but I've got all these. Again, I don't know. I mean, I love having an ally, and Spider-Man's good. I mean, this ability feels...
You get him the first... You've gotten him in your opening
every
hand
time.
every time, and there's no
So, I mean, I
side
could then
scheme out.
play both of these. I'd be a +1 here. It's going to be my turn this game to burn this. But I've got this card that lets me ready. If I could discard cards, this one will actually let me draw a card.
Just out of curiosity,
So
have
I
you
feel
done?
like-
Have you decided to get rid of whatever you want right now?
No. I feel like I'm going to get rid of
Well, I'm
these
just
two.
wondering. After you discard, is this just a
Hero
first,
action.
Right, but is it search, flip, draw 5 cards, have 11 cards in your hand, 12 cards in your hand?
I mean, I've got the ready, which feels like the turn to do it, right? Because if we
So do you
lose,
not
then I
even-
get this
So do
back.
you not even take Spider-Man right now?
Well, I could be able to play him if I draw 5 cards.
Definitely, but are you better off playing like 4 aspects that do damage, readier a couple of times? I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna draw into here. That's
A
pretty
very good draw.
Yes.
All right, so let's look here. So we know it's going to be a 0. Let's flip. Let's burn this temporarily because, there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you have your +4 potentially.
So I play this, I think. I think I play this.
You definitely want to play combat training, right?
I want to play this because that lets me clear this
Yeah.
and draw a card.
Nice.
I probably
gone,
play
right?
combat training instead of this. I'm just trying to track which aspects I played.
Oh, okay.
So then, I mean, I want to play, these are not as big a deal now. I want to play these, some number of these, right? And I need to play this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then I would need to play this instead of this.
Which actually early term is doing more damage.
It lets me draw a card because he'll be stunned.
So actually before you do...
Did I need to use this? I need to take 0 damage, correct? When I flip?
Yep. So before you do anything, play this.
Why? Don't I want to stun?
Oh, sorry. Stun him, then play this so you draw a card.
I don't know if you care, but your hands are off camera.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We were just told we were off camera.
With our hands, which you can see.
Yeah, we got to remember we got to be up here. I slid it up last game. Okay, so we do that. We stun and confuse. What did I draw?
You haven't drawn yet, because you have to do this to draw.
I didn't draw this? Oh, okay. So then I'll play this.
Yep.
Gain another one, and deal 2 damage and draw a card.
Yep. So now because you drew that card, you might be able to still play combat training and
No.
this. No?
Nope. I don't need to heal, though.
Wait a minute. Did you get another press the advantage?
Yeah.
Let's play it again, right?
I lose 2 cards.
But you draw
2
a card.
damage and draw.
It's a great first hand.
So now, I mean, I could play Venom Blast and then do that, right, and attack twice.
Yep. So
So Venom Blast for 5.
It's down to 7.
Then I'll hit him for 4. I'll ready, and I'll hit him for 4 more. Is that down to 9?
Yep.
So he went from 26 to 9. Did 17 damage in my opening hand. Of course, I had the +5 card.
Right. Well, no, I
The
bet
campaign.
again, that was, I mean, that's a pretty cool opening hand. Right? Again, that's what this campaign's going to
Super
give
fun.
you.
Yeah.
Take different upgrades every time you play the campaign. Ugh. Okay. Cut me off, right? All right, so first things first, let's spend... Let's spend a resource to go find Clint's bow. And then after I could flip. When I flip, what happens? Something bad, I take it?
You flip a card and take that much damage. 2.
Yay. Of course.
But you added 1.
I know. Haven't even done anything yet, and I'm already damaged. Taskmaster's pretty cool. I like the concept, what they pulled off.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gaining allies. Maybe I should have read about that.
2 for Avengers. Actually, I don't know that I want that right now. Man, do I care about Avengers Tower that much? I want to get this out. Just, I hate to do it, but I got to use a 2 resource card to play these. 1, I got the vibranium arrow.
Nothing seems to tell us to rescue
Cable
these.
arrow. And a sonic arrow. He's stunned, right? Confuse 5 if he's confused. Vibranium is just 6. At this point, we just want to do more damage potentially to him. So these get shuffled back.
Yeah, the arrows seem cool, but it's almost like, I mean, this makes sense, so you can kind of
You know what?
stack
Just
them.
because it's cool and we can say we did it, we're going to flip this guy in turn 1. Because why not?
You can flip them?
Yeah. Why not? Let's just pummel through this and just...
Yeah, I don't see anything about rescue, so I assume that's something
It's
we're
gotta
supposed to
tell
figure
us,
out. Maybe
right?
stage 2 you can start rescuing?
So I'm going to use this resource, play the vibranium arrow to do 6 damage, and then I'm going to tap Hawkeye to do 3. That's 9 damage. Hey!
No, he's not
wait. I know. It's not a bad opening hand for us.
Can we drag this up a little bit?
Did he just jump to 32?
Get messy. He was at 26, so.
Oh, he was at 13?
Yep,
Oh, he wasn't at 12.
13.
Oh, okay. I thought they were all 12s.
All right, deal each player an encounter card when revealed. After a player changes hero form, they discard the top card encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card.
It's the same as his first one, right?
Yeah, I don't see anything about rescuing.
Maybe it'll be
I'm
on the rescued
intrigued.
card. So it's like we're playing Heroic 1, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to add 2 to this. Then, whoa, that's 6. That's no good. 2.
Interesting.
Force response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, which is this. Each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take a damage. Do we care about threat there, or are we just going to smoke them in another turn or 2? Because it needs 24 threat.
Yeah, we're just going to smoke him.
All right, so put 2 more there.
All right. He's going to attack me and he's stunned.
It's always stunned for you.
He's going to attack you. I could defend.
Yeah, but do you... Oh, because
I
you...
have 5 defense.
Yeah, might as well.
I won't be able to do anything next turn, but I can get myself ready. So he attacks me for 4.
So no damage. And we each get another card.
Yep. Photographic reflexes. Attached to Taskmaster. When a player attacks Taskmaster, prevent all damage that would belt to Taskmaster and deal an equal amount of damage to that player's identity. Then discard this card. So it's a tough that hits you back.
So
you definitely want to ping it.
just for 1.
Yeah.
Not for your...
And then Hydra Hunter. Hydra Hunter's attack gains piercing and ranged. He's a 2/2.
Okay, we have Taskmaster's Training Camp. You finally got a side scheme out. Well,
Right.
actually, it's the second time we've had one out.
After minion plays, gives it a tough status card.
Concussion Grenade. When revealed, you are stunned. Deal 1 damage to your hero. So I am stunned, and I take another damage. Let's go. Oh, I never drew my hand back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do I have this? Take that. Put that in your deck.
Oh, yeah.
All right, first thing is let's do the quiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So our overhead cam, sorry, we have our overhead cam, but our forward cam has died. So this is where we're at now. But you can still see the table play.
1, 2. Jeez, I don't want to take all this damage, man. I don't do small damage right now.
You're gonna take damage? What are you taking damage from?
His card. It's a tough that pings back. I have nothing to ping, man.
Oh.
This is scary. Smallest thing
And I don't
can...
have an action. You could hit this guy.
Wow, 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 wow. All right, I'm going to do 3 damage to him and 3 damage to him.
You taking 3 damage back?
Yeah, I got to.
You gonna flip down?
After this turn is over, I am. Oh, I was stunned. Hang on. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to...
Can't you just exhaust?
Yeah, or I could play an arrow because I can't play these anyways. And I'd rather heal. So I'll play the arrow to get rid of the stun. Then I will do the 3 and 3. Then I will... Do I want to do 4 damage to him and then heal next turn? Yeah, let's pump him down. 4 damage to him. Oh, no, wait, I can't double arrow. You're right, I had to do that. To get rid of the stunned, so I still have these stupid cards. Okay.
So you're going to
So
play
instead
this?
I'll play team training. And then I'll flip down.
You wouldn't be able to play that, right?
No, because I did the bow. Well,
right.
actually, technically...
Right,
I
but you wouldn't
could've-
deal damage. You would just kill this guy instead.
Right, yeah. I did it the right way. That makes
Okay.
sense.
So you
I'll
still
just do this next turn.
32 health, huh?
Yep, but you got a clear
Got
path.
an extra card here. Yeah, I mean, I can ready, but I'm only going to be able to play 1 card. So I could save that and flip down 2. I mean, that's not going to get very far. Plus, we're going to get a bonus card unless I have a
And
way
then
to
when
get
we
rid of
flip
that.
back to our hero side, we're going to take more damage anyways.
Yeah, I guess I should just stay on this side. So, I mean, I can put this finesse in play, and then I could play the tack team. I don't have a way to get rid of this. I don't know if I should focus on that. Because I could do finesse, and then 1, 2, and this to play tack team. Not ready. And then I could ready next turn, I guess.
Right, yeah.
I'm only gonna. I'll have 3 blocks, so I could just block, but I have so much damage, I could just take it. And then I could save this if I draw more stuff next turn, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of a bum turn.
Well, we had a good.
I don't think
first
it's
turn.
worth dealing 2 damage, right? I guess 2 is 2 for now. The
Yeah,
last
Casey
one I
has
wouldn't
a-
spend, but this one makes sense. Okay, well, I mean, I got all this for playing next turn, so. I got Spider Girl. I guess that first turn was all my damage. Sorry, I keep forgetting to keep my hand up a little higher.
All right, we had 2.
Yep,
So what's it at? 4. So it should go to 6.
goes to 6. And then he's confused against you.
me.
And he's attacking me. Nothing happens, he just attacks me for 2.
Hang on. Everybody in hero form after we do step 1, you either got to take a damage or put a.
I'll take a damage.
Okay. Now he attacks you. Sorry.
He attacks me. I mean, I can block for 3, but I
then
don't
you
think I
can't
want
do
to.
anything, right?
Well, I mean, I can ready, but I think I have 14 health for a reason, right?
Yeah, I say take it.
Ooh, it's a 3.
Of course.
So I get hit for 5. I'm down to 8.
Well, you're still double my life.
And then cards, and you get an extra.
Oh, great.
I'm intrigued about this rescuing.
Guard. After minion enters play, give it a tough status card.
Ooh, that's a pain to get rid of.
And he gets a laser rifle.
All right, Mimicry. So discard the top.
Mimicry, maybe?
Mimicry.
late.
Mimicry. Yeah, gotcha. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If an attack card was discarded this way, Taskmaster attacks you. Well, that's not good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Only drew 1, so he's going to attack me again, which now I guess I need to block.
Well, you're at 8. He's not going to do 8 to you, but...
Right, but we're not going to do 30 this turn.
No, but then you're going to have to flip down, right?
So he's attacking me for 3, 4, and when he attacks me, it gains range. So I take 1. Yeah, I'm going to have to flip down, but... So it goes. I think we've got to build a little bit more here. That's tough to get rid of. So I could give myself Heroic Intuition, and I could put Spider Girl out, but I still can't play this. Do you have piercing of some sort? Because I could pierce this guy.
That's pretty good.
To get rid of that tough. Can I play? I can't. I could play both of these. Do I just keep hanging on to this?
I guess.
So, because I can play Spider Girl in that, right? And just hold this.
Sounds good.
All right. So I will play Spider Girl, and I stun and confuse a minion. He's just gonna die, but maybe. And then I can do Piercing Strike. And I get rid of his tough and deal 3 damage to him. I guess, well, no, you can't just let him sit, can you?
Oh, he's a 4-lifer.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, with this. I could pop him, so you don't have to.
Well, yeah, you could pop him and you could tag team him down to 28 or vice versa. You got 4 damage on the board.
Yeah, are you going to have any way? Do you ever get rid of 3 threat?
I was just going to try to burn him down a little bit.
So we're just going to deal with this +1 card?
I think so.
Okay. So it's better if I kill him, right?
Yes.
Because we can't leave him there.
Because I don't have small damage right now. Everything I have is somewhat big.
So I will take him out. And I will tag team for 2 to go to 28. I think I'm going to flip down, though. Go ahead.
Man, if I don't heal, I'm in trouble. The problem is if I heal and then flip, I'm recovering for... Oh, I don't get bonus recovery for that card.
Can you play an ally? Or you don't want to?
No, I will.
So you could block.
Right, but I'm just wondering, I'm at 4 life. Do I do enough damage and then knowing you're going to do damage next turn that I risk dying on this turn? Because let me see, I could play...
You could also use him to ready you once he's out.
Correct. But I also have a lead from the front and a Sky Cycle to ready him. I just got to see how it makes... And this is 6 damage here.
Yeah.
And I have 1 resource for that, so... I can't play 2 lead for the front, so this would get me this for 6 damage with 1 card.
Yeah, or if you got the Sky Cycle on him, you could attack with him twice if you're trying to burn him down. Play this, that'd be 10 damage.
Right,
And just heal.
Another 4 with Clint.
That's 14. I could block with Spider Girl for you as well.
Yeah, and
It's
I
just
have
a
Black
matter of,
Knight 2 out.
Does he draw something that just deals damage to you directly, right? I'm going to be able to ready next turn. Oh, call for an action.
I call for an action.
We can look at this. So it's going to be a +2
To a scheme,
when I get
right?
schemed. Yeah, I don't know how we heal these. I'm a little sad about, or rescue these. I feel like we're missing something. Did we miss it here? Yeah. Yep.
What is in?
We were supposed to put Hydra Patrol into play. Okay.
Well, let's see what Hydra Patrol is. I feel like those guys
There's a
help
captured by Hydra. Okay, so that's what those are. I think Hydra Patrol meant we were supposed to not. I wasn't supposed to be able to remove that threat. Oh, and we each put a Hydra minion in front of us.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, oops. Did we do it now?
Yeah. Let's just do it now.
Okay. So there's going to be 4 on that.
Yep. Ugh. Okay. Well.
I'll take a Hydra Hunter, or I guess just a regular, right? And add 1 to this scheme. Oh, whoops. This had 6 on it.
Now it has 7.
Yep.
And I get 1 too.
You get 1 too.
And when we defeat him, what happens?
And we just put another one on there. Nothing. We just can't remove threat until this is removed.
But how do we get those captive guys?
We have to draw the. We have to draw the scheme, which is weird.
Interesting. Okay.
Because it feels like we might not. So I feel like I might be doing something wrong, but I mean, this is learning. You know, people who are watching, like, you read something wrong.
Boy.
Got to learn to read the other side of these cards.
I know.
That's what we're doing, man.
Man, so. Jeez. Okay. All of a sudden, we have 2 guys we got to deal with here. I have to heal. Then I'll flip and take 2 damage, so I effectively healed for 1.
All right.
That's brutal. Hang on.
What is this face down card?
Actually, I'm not going to leave that there. We knew it was a 2 because you looked at it. I think I don't flip yet.
Or you're just going to play.
And I think I just hold and play, right? So let's play the Black Knight for 3. Let's give him a Sky Cycle for 1. He can kill this guy and take a damage, and he's got the Sky Cycle on him, which I could ready him. He can kill your guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seemed to be a good use of him. And he's still got 2 attacks left in him or a block, and I just don't see the need to flip right now.
So it should heal.
Which I did already, sorry.
Okay. And is that anybody? That Avenger?
You control. I control.
Okay.
Yep, so we're good, right?
All right.
Unfortunately, he's not an Avenger,
Right.
so I can't use this to double heal, so that's it.
All right, we ready?
Another Sky Cycle, Hawkeye, some other stuff.
So then we're going to add 2 here.
So I
So it
don't know
goes
what
to-
you're taking off.
Sorry, it has to go to 10.
Okay.
Are we just going to, yeah. And then he's going to flip against me.
No. Before that, we have to decide to. Oh, we're
No,
not,
we're not
hero
heroes.
form.
So
Awesome.
he's going to go 4 against me, and he's going to do 3 against you. So that's at 17. So we're now kind of kill or lose.
Yeah.
And then just a card each, right? Oh, I get 2.
Yeah.
All right, he's adding this weapon, so he gains range. That's fine. And he's scheming. That's not good. 2, 3. So this is now at 20. So we are dangerously close.
There you go.
Thank you. Sorry for reaching across.
And you get a surge because I'm alter ego. The villain schemes. If they have a weapon attachment, this card gains surge.
Are you serious?
Yep.
For 1, that's 3.
And it's surge though because he has a weapon attachment.
Don't draw that again.
Wow.
Oh, there's our captured by Hydra. Place 1 random set aside captive face down beneath this scheme. When it's defeated, you take the ally into your hand.
I think we just lost this, man. Wow.
That went fast.
Unless you could pull off like 17, 18 damage on your, me first, huh?
You had like 14. You don't have it?
I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna flip. I take some damage.
Take one.
Oh, that's not so bad. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna tap the quiver. Sonic Arrow. Mockingbird, so Sonic Arrow can go in the quiver.
I think I've got 13 damage. Do you have 15 damage?
First question for you is, are you going to be playing Stun and Confuse?
Yeah.
So why don't you do that now?
I can't. It's a hero action.
Crap. Okay. And it's not an action for you to flip, so I can't call for an
Right.
action. Darn it, because yeah, this does 2 more damage if it's already confused.
Yeah.
So that would make this make. So now instead I'm going to do 6 with him, 4 with him. That's 10. So that's 10. That's
Yeah, we got it.
14.
Yep. And you got Goliath.
Yep.
Or you can't play Goliath too.
Yep.
Do it up.
All right. So
Wait, you have resources for both of these?
so 4 for Goliath. No, I don't play both of those.
Oh, okay.
I do this to play the 6 damage on him. So he takes 6.
Okay. Down to
Tapping
22.
my bow. I tap me for 4 damage.
Down to 18.
I double tap Black Knight for 4 damage.
Down to 14.
And then I take an action to give him +4 and do 5. And
Down to
then lose
9.
him. That's all up to you.
All right. So I will take an action to look at this card, flip, and know that I'm taking 1 damage. I will then deal 2, 4 to him with these cards.
Oh, I can't believe we pulled this off with 1 thing left on there. Holy cow.
Well, we did start wrong, so technically, but, you know, we're learning.
Honestly, I think
so.
if we started right, it would have been easier because we put ourselves in a hole on this turn the way we did it.
Yeah,
But
maybe. I wouldn't have been able to draw those cards on the first turn, though, because I couldn't get rid of that. But maybe I would have just got rid of the other one.
Right.
So
Which you
it's
still would have drawn cards for getting rid of that one.
So piercing is 3. That gives me a token, and I'll attack him for 2. And I still never used this card.
You kept that
I
since
just
turn
tried.
1.
Yeah, it's funny. If you keep a card too long in this game, you might as well just get rid of it. So, all right, that is Taskmaster down.
All right.
Let's see where we're at.
Oh, we're going up to Zola.
Each player who rescued 1 or more allies gets to
read
set
that.
those aside and record their names in the can. That just doesn't like you got to start with 1 in play, right?
That just seems odd.
This doesn't say captured by Hydra. You do get into your hand, so in a regular game, it's just a way to get 1 into your hand.
Right.
It's kind of a letdown to me. Like, I want to be able to do that, you know?
I hear you. I hear you.
I guess we won't look at them because I don't want to know what I missed. I think that's it. We got story. With story times with Larry.
You want a story while I'm doing this?
No, you're so good at it.
All right, then you got to do this. Here's Zola. What happened to the? I just had the. Yeah, okay, there's the Zola cards. Okay, people. What's going on, Taskmaster? How did Hydra conquer New York City? Duh, they got away with the reality gem, didn't they? Is Black Widow stupid or what? No, I'm just kidding. I'm a big Black Widow fan. Oh, God, listen. It's not just New York, babe. Hydra rules all of America now.
Who said that? Taskmaster.
Babe?
Babe.
Really?
Babe.
Oh, and here we go. Madam Hydra brought Zola the Reality Stone. Then the doctor used its power to put Hydra in charge. This was pretty obvious. Where is Zola now? He set up shop on Ellis Island. Rumor has it he's doing weird experiments there, trying to develop the perfect soldier for Hydra. I wonder if that's going to be Red Skull. I've heard enough. Let's go get him. That's Iron Man. I still can't believe they put Babe in there.
Babe. It's like the pig.
That's just funny. Scenario 4, Zola. Having defeated Taskmaster, you learn that Hydra has not only captured New York City, but all of the United States. It was the mad scientist Arnim Zola who built a machine to harness the power of the reality gem and tip the balance of power in Hydra's favor. He has created a research station for himself on Ellis Island and turned the historic port into a nightmarish prison for his unfortunate test subjects. Taskmaster was ordered to bring the heroes he captured there for experimentation. In this upside-down America, you are the only hope the captives have to escape a horrible fate.
Babes.
Yep. Main scheme deck, the Island of Dr. Zola and the Mad Doctor. So we have these two, which we'll have to look at both sides, remember, Brandt.
What?
I'll let you do that. And then in counter deck is the Zola set, which I have here in front of me, which has a lot of minions. Under attack set.
Oh, man. Okay.
Thank God we have the other cards. And standard set.
Right here. Under attack, huh? Okay.
That's interesting, huh? Under attack. Did we get anything for the last victory, Brandt? No?
Allies.
Only if you rescued.
Yeah. And we were bums.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that was weird. Ooh, I think I found Under Attack. That's lucky. So this Under Attack is the Ultron set. So we're fighting Ultron here.
Okay, I'm going to shuffle this up. Now, did this have anything we had to do?
No. All right.
No.
Search the encounter deck for Hydra Prison and reveal it. Hydra Prison. Hydra Prison. Oh, gosh.
It's got one and a lot of text. So
Each player searches the deck for a copy of Ultimate Bioservant, excuse me, and puts it in play engaged with them. Okay.
When revealed, each player searches their deck, discard pile in hand for a hero-specific ally and places it face down beneath this scheme. Place X threat on the scheme where X is the total cost of all allies beneath it. Each player shuffles their deck.
Okay.
When defeated, remove this scheme from the game and return each ally beneath it to its owner's hand. Each player searches their deck, discard pile. So it doesn't say the first, so we could just choose.
Right.
So we could choose a low cost. Or
So
I'm
going to put Spider-Man there?
Well, I'm wondering, do I just put Mockingbird so we get her quick and I just have an unlimited blocker in front of me forever?
Yeah, quick is relative. But I mean, I think mine is Spider-Girl for sure.
You're two. I mean, I have Hawkeye as a
Probably
two,
why she's in here.
but I feel like I want.
Okay.
And this is the first Mockingbird that's a shield and an Avenger.
Oh, yeah.
So 5 plus 1 is 6 on this. Does that sound right? 'Cause that's 1 and then 5, so 6.
Yeah.
Me do math good. 3 and 3 is 6.
How's everybody doing out there? We're not
Are people
chatting
still
with you a
awake
lot. I
watching
think
us?
so. People are
God
still
bless
here.
them. Thank you so much for sticking with this.
Yeah.
The chaoticness of this. Oh my God, these ultimate bioservants are just freaky looking. They have toughness too. What the heck?
After resolving step 1 of the fill-in phase, they really like this. Place 1 test counter here. If 3 or more test counters are here, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player, and remove 3 test counters from this scheme. So it's just going to keep spawning minions.
So
His
this
health
is where
only
you would. This is
24.
where you
these
would.
get shuffled in, right? Or did it not say to shuffle in the experimental weapons?
Is it just permanently always part of it
Well,
now?
it's there. Experimental weapons.
Where does it say that?
Under setup. It tells you to put all your cards with setup into play.
Oh,
I mean, we're
okay.
kind of intuiting it, but it's right here.
Okay. Oh, that's my deck. We don't want those in there. Where's the villain deck? Oh, you have it.
Oh gosh.
What?
If you can lose an ally, and if you lose an ally, you can't use them in the campaign anymore. So.
Jeez. Okay. What I find interesting is this is where rebuilding decks between each.
Yeah.
Because I mean now we know we're dealing
Right.
with a ton of minions, right? So
I'm gonna put my -1 cost allies in the game. Do they have a 1 cost? I think. Did you see Stinger? Stinger is Ant-Man's daughter. She's a 1/1 for 1, but she doesn't. I don't know if she has 1 health or more. 1 health is kind of weird. Seems like she'd have 2 or 3. She doesn't count against your ally limit.
Interesting.
Although is she not 1? Maybe she's like 2 for a 1/1.
But then
with
you could
3
put
health.
an honorary Avenger on her and use it in a deck where you're trying to
Yeah.
like tap all your allies, draw a card, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Lead from the front, Avengers assemble, all that stuff. So she would allow you to get what, 6 allies in front of you in a leadership deck?
Yeah. Right. You can just keep tapping her, like you're saying, right?
Yeah, to draw cards or
Draw
just lead
cards
from
and
the
stuff.
front with 6 allies in front of you would
Yeah.
be pretty beastie. All right, this is interesting.
Can I go first?
That's what we've been doing. It's been working. Can we flip
Nothing
him
on there. That goes to 12,
Oh,
and then
he's
it
got
flips.
retaliate.
He's got
that doesn't matter
retaliate.
for me.
Doesn't matter for you. He schemes for 2 and attacks for 1. All right.
No stars on his attack or scheme, so no special weird stuff. He's an android, and he's a member of Hydra.
Away we go. Toughness, so we need toughness on each of these, because why not? And we got to keep our decks up higher. Let's slide these into the Marvel Champions,
Okay.
so we can move up.
I
a
got
little
Expert
bit.
Marksman early again. I got Black Knight early. I don't need any of these. I'm going to keep the 2 here. Boom, boom. Get rid of these 3 and dig. I did not get what I wanted, but that's okay.
So I've got my apartment, which is a good start. I've got piercing, which is nice against these with toughness, so that would seem smart. I've got this, which I like, but man.
Just want to play Hawkeye for now.
And I could draw a card to play this. Although I really only need to do that 1 damage. They don't have guard. I don't know, I might keep this. I don't really need this interrogation room. Although we have minions in play and we keep adding them, so this is probably pretty smart. I kind of like everything. I could play...
Yeah, I'm looking at mine. I'm 1 resource short from doing what I want, but I think I play Hawkeye instead of Black Knight for now.
If I play Heroic Intuition and this, I could thwart for 6 and we get our allies back.
I was going to thwart for 3, but if that doesn't...
Is that an action? But you're not on your hero side?
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, if I play Heroic Intuition, and then I just play 1 other of these, the Piercing Strike, I don't have enough to play this one as well. So maybe that's not my best bet. But if I just play that, and this, I can actually play that and see what I draw. Then I would have, that would give me 2, plus 1 would be 3, and I could do that. But I could just leave that to you.
I'm only going to do 3 to it.
I think I'll just keep all my cards.
Yeah.
I'm not going to discard anything. I don't know what to play first. I mean,
Is it
I guess
worth
I get.
piercing this guy? Gets rid of the tough and does
I mean,
3
they're all
to him?
worth it. That's the thing. So it's just figuring out.
Yes.
Like, is this not worth it?
It's an extra. I mean, how often are you going to go? I mean, it's a card draw, right? So it.
Right. I mean, interrogation room seems nice because we're going to kill all these minions, but maybe it's just not
I'd
the
say you
biggest
use
thing.
interrogation room to play this, draw a card, you know,
Draw 5 cards.
and get the.
I mean, I could try to use that one.
But you're already playing a yellow card this turn, right? What about this one?
Yeah, I mean, that's same color as Piercing Strike, but it's cheaper.
No one is stunned or confused, unfortunately.
I've got Venom Blast. I could just hit him and leave these.
Yeah, you got a lot of good cards, man. You're in much better shape than me. I got a bunch of crap. I got to figure out what's the best to use. Your problem is what's.
Yeah, I can't play everything. I feel like we should get rid of this, right? Because who knows what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
So I could just thwart, though, if you're going to remove 3. So instead of playing this, I could play this.
Right, because that puts you up to a 2. Do you get to a 3 thwart at all?
No. But you could call for an action, and then I'd get to draw a card, right?
Which at that point doesn't matter because your turn's over, right?
Yeah.
You're better off using that to get rid of it on yourself for the 6, but then I just waste and don't do my arrow. That's not the end of the world.
So I guess I'll take this one. I will look at this card. That's always fun to know. Got a boost and an insight. What's the boost? Place 1 test counter on the main scheme. So then, I guess Piercing Strike makes the most sense. I don't know. Should I get rid of these or should I get rid of this? Because if I play this, that's going to be enough to play this. And then I could save the Piercing Strike, I guess. All right, I'm just going to do something. Heroic Intuition adds 1. Counter. So then I can thwart for 3.
2? Oh, 3.
3, because 1, 2, 3. And then I can stand back up. I'll save this. So if you're going to get rid of that,
Now you could just attack for 3, right?
I can attack here, right? Does that make more sense, or should I get rid of this? It doesn't matter. I'm going to get my ally and not be able to play it.
You'll have
Does it save you a card?
It gives me an ally that maybe I play that ally instead of.
All right, I'll just get rid of it, and then you don't have to play your. Although you have,
Yeah, I mean
it's basically free for you.
Yeah, I'll get the 3 there to get the ally. You just do damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
21.
Sorry, that took a while to
And I
figure
take
out what the heck we were
one.
doing.
I'm
All right,
getting
I'm
tired.
getting my bow.
Nope, I only do 2 damage. Is that worth removing a toughness instead?
Why do you only do 2?
Because I want a +1 attack.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just assume these are going to be fine.
Yeah, why not? All right, what am I getting rid of to get that bow? Who did I put in there? I put in Black Widow. Who's it?
Don't die. We're trying not to die.
Yeah. Well, we're getting tired, so some of our decisions might not be the best. So if I'm getting the bow, what am I spending to get rid of the bow? I think at this point, Black Knight. If Black Knight blocks those, we'll get rid of the tough. I think at this point now I'm getting rid of Hawkeye. To play the bow on Clint. Okay. First thing I'll do is use lead to the front to play Expert Marksman, exhaust Expert Marksman, exhaust my bow, remove 3 threat, get our dudes.
Move this scheme from the game. Which one do you want?
Mockingbird, and I'll play her. Then the big question is, I could attack for 6 and get him down to 16.
Yeah, you don't have any single hits, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
And I have stuff with Pierce, so I might just wait for Pierce. He's only a 1/1 right now, so why deal with
Yeah,
the
I
damage
agree.
plus the 5? So let's just do 6 damage there,
Down to 16. He has Retaliate, though. It's the only thing to note.
which doesn't. Oh, it has Oh, that's fine, because guess what? She's gonna come back to my hand anyways. Because
When you get attacked.
Yep.
Okay. Away we go. So we're adding 2 here, and then we add test counters.
Just
After,
one, right?
place 1 test counter here. Okay. And then I'm getting attacked. Oh, I did not ready. I'm getting attacked. I mean, I could block for 3. It's just going to place a test counter, so I'm just going to take the 1. And another test counter. And then I'm getting attacked for 1 from this. Where did I get my other one? When I flipped or something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, when I attacked him, I got retaliated against.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack you for 1, and you're going to bring Mockingbird back to your hand?
Yes, I am. He's going to flip it. I take no damage. I really like Mockingbird. I mean, wow. So that's just saved me 4 damage.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And then
What's
I
going to
take-
flip? Oh, he's going to flip a card. And then, yeah, you got to take the 1 there.
Yep.
All right, and then we each get a card. Defensive programming. Well, that's always good. Attach the minion with the most remaining hit points without another copy of defensive programming attached. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. Attached minion gets +2 hit points and gains Guard. Well, there you go.
Until I get an attachment card. Attachment. Attach
He's
the
got
minion.
+2 and Guard. So we were going to have minions for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely one where you rebuild the deck to deal with this crap, right? Holy cow. I don't even know what to do. +2 hit points, so he's 7? Holy moly.
If you can stun him or confuse him, could try to help out.
Who? Stunning, confuse who? Well,
Just an idea.
I think,
Yeah, it's interesting. So he doesn't have a lot of health, but
so I think what I'm gonna do is do this and this and this and kill your guy. Because it's 6 damage and it
Okay.
has piercing. So it gets rid of the tough, it does the extra 2. So it's 1 card to do all that, then I might need your help to deal with some of this crap over here. Do I need to call for an action with you or no?
Laura's saying this is the most polite card gameplay I've ever seen. There must be no alcohol involved. We do not have alcohol. I think we would have
He's
passed out.
7, right?
Yeah.
I have a 4 attack.
And it's a cooperative game. That may be part of it.
I have a 4 attack and a 2 attack. So what are your thoughts? I could put 6 and get him down to 10. And just deal with this crap.
Yeah, I mean, I have a way to deal 2 damage if you get to 5.
But I guess my question is it worth getting him to 10 and just let me deal with a 5 attack points here? I can.
Sorry, this has Guard.
So that being the case,
I can help if you need other damage. Specifically, I could do 2 damage or I can deal 3 damage, although the pierce is better here.
well, if you do piercing here, can you do piercing before I go?
Yes.
So if you pierce that, she can kill him.
Okay. That is pierced and 3 damage.
So then she'll kill him. And then Hawkeye will just do 4 to him.
Okay.
So he's got 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we clear the board of allies this turn, right?
Correct. All right, so I can play Spider Girl and stun and confuse him. Would you not like me to do that?
I think I'd rather you stun and confuse Zola, right?
It has to be a minion.
Oh, when you play Spider Girl, it just does it, so who cares?
So then I could thwart this or attack for 3. I could also attack for 3 here and play a different card to hit. I could play Press the Advantage to hit him instead. You're not really worried about dealing 1 damage, correct?
What do you mean?
Well, I can't do both. Never mind. I could attack for 3 now. I could stun and confuse him and then attack him for 3 and kill him.
Just kill him, get him off of
Okay.
there, and we're not dealing with any problems.
And
right?
then I'll have her attack for 2.
Board's clear.
Well, it's true because we're going to get another minion from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Adding 2 here. Sorry, I have a pile now, so I'm able to do things. Adding 1 here. So we discard until we get a minion. That minion will be engaged with you. That's a lot of cards going out of the deck.
Well, when I was flipping looking for attachment, I went through a few.
Hey! Get the
Well,
same
he's the
guy back
weakest
again.
one of all of them, right?
In terms of damage.
Or maybe not.
What does he get? An attachment? Attach the minion with the most remaining hit points. And he gets +2 hit points. Is that really a card?
And
+2, +2, +2?
wow. I mean, he's trying. Well, he said he's trying to make a super soldier for
Yeah.
Hydra. He's making a lot of them.
Okay. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
These are gone. And now he attacks you?
Yep.
Are you pulling Mockingbird?
I don't know this time. I'm not worried about his attack. I'm worried about his attack. I might just let him hit me and have Mockingbird block this because this is 4 damage, right?
Yeah, this you have to pull off for that.
Right, which that's just 1 in a flip.
I could block with Spider-Girl, and I could block myself if you want, but then I can't do stuff.
Well, I can Mockingbird his damage. You could Spider-Girl his, and we're good, and then she's not tapped. Because I
Yep.
don't want you to waste a turn.
Okay.
So let's do that. So I'll Spider-Girl.
Oh, well, then I'm going to get attacked, though.
Yeah, but he's just a 1 in a flip, right? And you
So
got
just
a lot
take
of
it?
life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll block him. She's dead. And then he's going to attack me. It's going to be a 3. Nope, it's a 1, so I take 2.
That's nothing, right?
Nothing.
Attached to the villain. After the attached villain attacks and damage, you discard 1 card from your hand. Okay.
And uncertain loyalties. Does Spider-Woman have something about being part of Hydra?
I think she's had some.
All right.
I haven't read a lot of.
So I can flip and remove it, or I can place 3 threat on the main scheme. I think I'll just flip.
Does it say to tap too?
Yeah, flip, exhaust, and remove it.
Just put 3 threat on the main scheme. I don't think it's worth you being down there, do you? Having you waste. I mean, your whole thing is being untapped so that you could play cards
All right.
and do stuff. Right? Because the reality is you could thwart for
Doesn't
4.
gain surge? Wow.
Right?
Impressive.
I think that made more sense. Here you go, sir.
Laura, this is the new Rise of Red Skull pack, which not easy to show you. That's coming out on Friday. So it's all in one box here. So this is what we're playing with. So it's got 5 villains in it, and it's got 2 hero decks, and we're just playing everything straight out of the box. We haven't built any decks or anything. We're just playing it as it is.
But what's interesting is technically you can't play this expansion standalone. Because they ask you to grab under attack and the standard, right? So this really.
That's true, yeah.
truly
It
isn't
says it needs the core set. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. They could have, it's just funny. Why not put the standard set in?
for like
Not worry
for
about under attack.
12 cards, this
But-
could have been a standalone experience, but whatever.
I mean,
not
it's
big
kind of
deal.
a nice place to buy in, but are you buying into Marvel to get Spider-Girl?
Yeah, no, I mean,
Spider-Woman?
again, if I guess
Apologies.
yeah, it's weird.
Right?
Yeah,
that's not
no, I
really
don't
an entry
disagree.
point. I can't imagine so many people now I'm in. Now the game has Spider-Woman and Hawkeye. I mean, they're great fun to play. Red Skull could be something people want. I
Yeah.
could see Red Skull being a big deal.
Well, this is a fun campaign the way they've designed it. So what can you do? Can we kill him this turn?
Are you kidding?
I don't know. I don't know what you got over there.
I don't have damage. I can get a lot of the threat off the scheme.
That's good. You could. Oh, you can't.
Specifically, if I play these 2, that'll only add 1, but that would allow me to scheme for 3. This gets rid of 3.
This gets rid of 2 and then let you remove a card.
Yeah. What if I If I play something else, then I can get rid of 3, and then when I play this, I wouldn't get to draw the card, but I'd be a little more efficient, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I don't know if the card draw helps me by the time I'm down to 1 card. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the healing and the tough would be nice. I could try to save for that card and see if I draw a double resource. It's funny, I'm just not playing Spider-Man. But there's no
They haven't
side
been in a lot of-
scheme.
Like, this is going to be a great card against what's-his-face has all those side schemes out.
Claw. Yeah.
Like, I just want to play Spider-Man against Claw big time, you know?
Well, that's great for like the Iron Man deck or the Black Widow that stay. Just boom, pop him down and stay on your side. I'm going to have to discard a card after I get damage. I could flip down to draw for another card. That would allow me to play Spider-Man, but I can't get rid of these, so it doesn't matter, right? So I'll use the TAC team to play Inconspicuous. That gets rid of 3 and gives me a token. Then
Play Containment. No? Yeah, play Containment Immunity.
yeah, just play it and not worry about the card draw.
Because now you're gonna get
Heal
rid of
3,
right.
and I'm tough.
But now the question is,
And then I can
you
thwart
could thwart
for 4.
you could damage him for 3.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of relying on you for damage.
Does this guy get guard? Or
No.
Just gets
Are you going to be able to kill him? Does 3 damage help?
7 damage. He does 4, so if you put 3 on him, I could just pop him with Hawkeye.
3 damage is yours.
All right, so then Hawkeye's just going to finish him off so that we don't have to deal with this crap. So we got a clear board again. Now what else can we do? We're definitely going to do this. So 1, 2.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy, for helping with that.
Electric Arrow. 3 damage to Zola and stun him. And then I'm putting Mockingbird back out and doing 2 more. So 5 total damage and he's stunned. This isn't as quick, but I think we're controlling the game a little more against Zola, right? So
Yep.
far.
So far.
All right. So he gets a time token, right? Is that what this is called? And that's at 4, so it goes up to 6. Is that all that happens there, Brandt? I gave it 2.
So I was just checking to see what people were
Gave
saying.
it a 2 and put a time token down.
Yeah.
Then he goes to attack you, but he's stunned.
Yep, I didn't draw my hand either.
Oh, okay. I drew my hand. I didn't look at it.
And then he goes to attack you. You could either take it or pull Mockingbird back.
I'm at 9 life. I'm going to just take it this time because nothing. Oh, wait, but if he damages me, I discard a card at random?
Yep.
Okay, Mockingbird. Come on back.
Is it if he damages you? After the attacks and damages you. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll just pull Mockingbird.
And then cards. Okay, Berserk Mutate. Quick Strike. Attacks me for 2. I'm just going to take it. 3 health. No big deal.
Card each? Or already? Shadows of the Past. First time we've seen that.
You got yours?
So let's see. I assume we get this in Crossfire, and I assume these go in the deck.
Yeah, where's your Mockingbird? She goes under that card.
Why Mockingbird?
I don't know. Clint Barton searches their hand, deck, discard pile, player for Mockingbird, and places her face up beneath this card. When this stage is defeated, return Mockingbird to your hand.
Oh my god, that's awful. Okay.
Yep. And then who have you got in front of you? Quick Strike, so he's attacking you for 2. And he gains Piercing. There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of piercing, a lot of range.
Well, I had Mockingbird out where I was going to look at. I was going to do some fun, but oh well.
His health started at 12 per player, so he had 24 health. It's now at 9.
And now you're the first player, or were you the first player last time?
That was the first player last time.
I'm going to play the quiver, look for a, I got a cable arrow so far, a vibranium arrow, and a electric arrow. So we could stun him for 3 damage, or we could pierce him for 6 damage. What do you think? Let's see, 3 and 4 is 7. Nothing else worth doing. Oh, wait a minute. That's not true. Haha, yes, my friend. Okay. That's there, this is here, that's there. It's gonna be tap Hawkeye to untap my bow. So I'm basically gonna play both of these. So I have a double resource and a single resource from this. And it's the first time I've used Hawkeye to untap his bow, so I could do 6 damage and 3 damage, which is 9, and stun him.
Nice. So he flips to the next stage. He doesn't deal damage back to you, right? Did I hit him last turn? I didn't. I think just you did, right?
I think I've been the only one hitting
retaliating.
him, yeah.
Okay. Look at you dealing damage.
I know.
All right, 28 and stun. Search the encounter
and
deck
then I'm gonna
and discard pile for the test subjects side scheme.
flip down after that. I
Test
think I did.
subjects side scheme and reveal it. Test subjects. All right. When defeated, the first player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a minion. Reveal that minion. So we either keep drawing a card or we get a minion if we clear this one. So we kind of are at that point where we want to push through.
What's that, 28?
Yeah.
I flip down so I can get 6 cards, and then I could try to do something next turn. And if this pops, I don't know that it matters.
This?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it puts minions in front of us. And maybe adds 2 counters. This one's going to have 4 on it. So, yeah, it's just a question of...
Berserk mutate, huh?
I mean, I've got this if I'm just going to deal damage directly to him, and we're going to deal with these.
I mean, at this point, I'm not dealing with him.
I can do that and that. I can play both of those and just deal damage.
I like it.
All right. Go here, gain 1. Then we will attack for 3. And we'll get ready. I guess I should save this one instead, huh? Attack for 3. I mean, I've got tough, so I should just stay up.
I think so. You're at 10 life. I'm at 7 life. I think we could just live through whatever they're doing and try to do 22 damage next turn, right?
All right. Oh.
What?
If I played that one, but I got up, I would have drawn a card. Right? No, that would work better. So if I deal 2 damage to him before I do that, I deal 2 damage. He's stunned. I draw a card. And then I use that card to get up. It was Captain Marvel, but since I had to go back, and then he's at 20 instead. All right, here we go. I got another stand-up. Wow. Yeah, if I can just do this and this, it's going to be a lot of damage.
All right. We had 2.
We had 3.
Okay. Why? I'm not.
There's a
Oh,
plus
I
one
didn't
right
see
here.
the glare. Sorry from my angle. I didn't see it. 3 plus a time token.
Yeah, test token, but
Test token.
Sounds good.
Then he goes to scheme against me.
yep. And it's 1, 2, 3, so that pops.
Just enough to pop it.
Okay. The Mad Doctor. Zola's mutates attack you with blind obedience and savage fury. It's up to you to put an end to this nightmare before the Mad Doctor unleashes them upon the world. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and reveals it. Shuffle the encounter deck. And then after step 1, place a counter here. If there's 3, put that minion into play. It's the same.
What do we want? Do we want that or that? I don't like getting when revealed. Is it when this isn't revealed if we're just searching? Right? Or does it say reveal? Because that's important. Because otherwise we'll take these guys.
Reveals it.
All right. So what do you think?
We can ignore these, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's just get them. Sorry.
I mean, hopefully. We don't draw cards that mess with us. We need 2 tough cards. I mean, without guard, we're just going around him.
And then he schemes for 1.
Yep, and there should actually be 3 on there.
Oh, because it comes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then cards?
Goes,
oh,
he
no.
goes to attack you, but he's stunned.
Stunned.
So you're still tough.
And then I get attacked for 3.
Nope.
Nope.
Because you're tough.
I'll get attacked for 2. And then I'll get attacked for 1.
Yep. All
right.
For me.
You get 2.
I get 2. Okay, I get a Mind Ray, Alter Ego, I'm Confused, and Zola Schemes.
Okay. Schemes for 2 and place a test counter. Okay. So that's going to be a 3rd test counter.
Ugh.
Now we got to add 2 there.
Yeah, it's the one we don't care about. And he schemes again.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding me. They're trying.
4, so it goes to 9. So boy, now it's like do or die, huh?
We've had a lot of these, haven't we?
Double schemes. My card is Sniper Shot. Deal 3 damage to your hero. Dang, I wish I had my other thing on.
Well, that's not terrible, right?
Right.
Oh, I never untapped.
I mean, if we're going for damage, my turn is pretty basic. It's Venom Blast.
Well, tell me what you can do, and I'll tell you
Guide.
what I think I can do.
I can do 3, 6, 11. Can you do 9?
Depends on what I get with this.
So we're going for it?
Because right now with my hand, I could do 3, I could do 7 right now with what's in my hand. And
Will you be able to play a second arrow?
no, if I get a better arrow, because this arrow is only doing 3. If I get the arrow that does 6, we beat him. So go ahead, do all your damage.
Okay. I will deal 5 to him.
Ooh, this is a good question, though. Do I exhaust search? Do I get to search the full 5, or does it stop at 2?
Yep, that's a good question.
I mean, finish your damage and then look as I'm doing my turn, but...
I don't know the answer to that question.
All right, well, do your
Not in
stuff
there.
and we'll see.
So I will attack for 3, and then I'll stand up, and I'll attack for 3 more. This puts him at 9.
Okay. Whew. Okay. So I'm confused, which doesn't matter. I flip over.
Don't you just have 4 damage if you attack?
Right. And only 3 with the arrow
You
for
don't have
7.
any hero you could play? Ally?
I don't think I have enough to play War Machine. I have enough to play the Agent, which isn't enough. Well, hang on a second. I might be able. First
And
things
then
first.
retaliate.
Let's. So I did get this, which isn't terrible because it's still 3 damage, but it saves the card in my hand that I don't have to play, which now I think I could do it. Shuffle the deck after searching. All right, so now, nope, I still have it. I'm safe. 4 damage. I'm going to spend the Sonic Arrow to play another Expert Marksman. Double Expert Marksman to play and tap my bow to play 3 damage to the villain and everybody engaged with me.
Why did you need to play all those resources?
Because now I can afford to play the Agent.
Which is going to deal 1 damage?
Yep. Puts him at 1, right?
No.
Should be, I had 7, this should be 8. I did 4 and 3
Yeah,
is
and he
7.
had 9 health.
Right, I did 7.
Yep, so he's at 2.
And this makes 1.
8 damage.
And it was at 9.
Yeah.
So he should be at 1, not 2. After
Oh,
I
you did
attack
8
with him, he
damage?
should be at 1. Right.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
And then I'm going to retaliate to kill him.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. If he's not dead,
Why would he die?
if he dies from getting attacked,
He'd have to
You
flip,
flip
a
a 3?
3. Oh, boy. But
you
I
can't
think,
play any other.
No.
Like I didn't understand why you needed 2 cards to play the card that costs 1. The arrow
Did
you
I-
played costs 1.
So hang on. No, it costs 2. So hang on. was an electric arrow.
No.
It
Keep
was.
going.
Wait
It was
a
an
minute.
explosive arrow. It only costs 1.
Oh.
So you don't need to play this one, which means you can put War Machine down and do 2 damage.
I saw that and I thought I
was
had
like,
it, and then I'm
no!
like, wait, what did I do wrong? I didn't realize that didn't cost
Woo!
2.
I was like,
Yep,
no,
I
we're
made
not, because he's gonna attack me first. I could die.
No, you're good, you're good.
I was like,
I misread that as I was looking. I thought I was still paying 2, which is why I played this down.
yeah,
So
you know,
you're
you
right.
played that and you paid. So
Yeah, after I realized I got a 3-cost arrow, that's when I realized I could play War Machine, but then through the chaos of everything, I missed it for a second. So thank you for catching that.
Okay, each player engaged with the enemy records they are engaged with an enemy in the campaign log. If the Hydra prison side scheme is still in play, record the name of each ally underneath the campaign log. These allies cannot be included. If the Hydra side scheme is not in play, each player in hero form may replace their basic condition with an upgraded condition. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, did these guys stay and play with us now?
It says each player engaged with an enemy records they are engaged with an enemy in the campaign log. So that doesn't sound like it, right? It sounds like you're just engaged with an enemy, not...
Okay. Fair. It'd be weird if we started the game with 3 guys in front of us.
Yeah, agreed.
We've made it to Red Skull, Brandt. Can you tough it out and finish
Sure.
this? All right. Let's all give a round of applause for Brandt. He's going to be a terrible
So
teacher
tired.
tomorrow. What time is it? I don't even know.
It's midnight.
Oh, great. Are people still watching?
Yeah.
God bless them. Thank you. Wow.
Who we got here? Each arrow can pick 1 aspect, but Spider-Man is the only one. Spider-Woman is the only one that can have 2.
Yep.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, wow, lots of answers. Thanks, everybody. I didn't even follow the chat there. I'm just getting tired, so...
And that's where if I take my phone out, I could follow the chat a little bit. But then I'll be distracted and not do well.
I am just texting my wife so she knows
You're not dead somewhere on the side of a road.
we'll be quite late.
You're going to have to remember
All
sniper
right.
shot, crossfire,
So we got to read this.
mark for death. I just got to get Hawkeye Nemesis cards
I
back.
think I'm going to need another bathroom break.
Hawkeye Nemesis
We're
cards
beating
are-
it, though.
I mean, we've had
It's standard mode.
2 of them be really close, or 3
Yeah.
of them. I mean, where we're just saying, it's kind of like when we did Rhino Heroic 3. We're kind of like, we're going to see what happens and just try to kill them on that last turn. We've
Yeah, I
had,
guess I wasn't in too bad of a shape here because he was going to attack me. It was going to be for 3. I would just take it. This one would attack. I'd block it. I guess I would just block him. Then I'd take 2 plus 1, so I would have lived. And then it would have gotten to you, and that guy would have retaliated, and it was not a 3, so I think we were okay. It seems scary though. I'm used to 3s, but I think they're not as prevalent
where's
in standard mode.
where's Spider-Woman's obligation? Did you take it out on a...
Yep. Where did I put it? No. It was in the discard pile. Remember you had me add 3 to the scheme? Just gotta find it. It looks like it's like yellow and she's going. Yeah, there it is.
There it is, okay. So we have those for Red Skull. Oh, you want to read?
No, it's all you.
It's all me. Okay, here. That's Red Skull. I'll get these are the standard and Zola ones. It's the standard Zola, standard, under attack, Zola. Here's the weapons we need. Zola. Zola was interesting. He had a lot of tough minions, and then the things that got on the minions were pretty ugly too,
So-
right?
The first scheme that comes into play says Red Skull cannot take damage.
That's what I like to hear.
So now we know what to do. Oh, but you can thwart using attack. Interesting.
Under attack. There's the under attack schemes.
Thank you.
We need experimental weapons. Is this one of them? That's 3 of them. That's
Yeah.
what came in. Here's the standard cards.
Yeah, go ahead and read and we'll get through all that.
All right, where is the stone, Zola? The Red Skull has it. Mein Herr. I never know how the Germans say
Mein
it.
Herr.
Mein Herr. In his fortress. What was once your precious White House now belongs to the Red Skull. Oh, look, the White House has a Hydra symbol on it.
Oh my.
What progress have you made toward my ultimate design? It looks like Red Skull's asking some evil scientist. We will soon be able to use the stone to conquer the world, Air Skull. Supreme Leader, we are under attack. What was it, Bob the Hydra guy? What do they call it?
Bob. That's in Deadpool, right?
Yeah. And then here comes all of us. Do they have all of our characters from all of the Avengers Assemble? Keep working. I'll deal with the Avengers. We have Hulk, Captain Marvel, Thor, Spider-Woman, Hawkeye, Captain
Black
America.
Widow. You said Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have Spider-Man, we don't have She-Hulk, we don't have Iron Man.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Scenario 5, Red Skull. Here we go. We've made it to the end. You have liberated Zola's island and disarmed the Mad Doctor, but the reality gem still eludes you. You learn from Zola that the gem resides with the true mastermind behind Hydra's ascendancy, the brilliant and nefarious Red Skull. The villain has taken up residence in Washington, D.C. and transformed the White House into his personal fortress. But Red Skull's ambition for conquest does not end with the USA. He plans to bind every nation under Hydra rule with the power of the reality gem. His scientists work around the clock to make the necessary modification to Zola's machine. Once completed, Red Skull will use the reality gem to conquer the whole world. If that happens, no one will be safe from the types of atrocities you witnessed in Zola's labs. You cannot allow this to happen. You must defeat Red Skull and use the reality gem to set things right again.
Okay. So I created the deck. So then we put Red House out. Oh, instead of White House. I get it. And there's 6 on it. Red Skull can't take damage while that's there, but we can attack this to remove threat.
Okay.
And then we create a side scheme deck, and every turn we add a side scheme into play.
Thank God you have Spider-Man.
That's right. Yeah. I won't draw
You
him
won't
now.
get him now, right? You've gotten him every game in the first turn.
And then we place X threat counters where X is the number of delay counters. So we had 4. So beating Absorbing Man faster.
Was good.
Yep. So we start with 4 on there. And then, I don't know, we said that we were engaged with a minion, but I don't know. It doesn't say anything in the setup, right? So hopefully we didn't miss that, but we've missed some things along the way, but had fun.
We searched for all cards with the setup keyword, which is just this because we've used the other one.
Hey everybody watching, we are on 3 hours and 17 minutes of streaming here, and we got to Red Skull. So this is the 5th one, and we're going to try to beat him.
I can't wait to try
Although
this.
I'm not doing 2 attempts.
I can't wait to try this on Expert.
Oh,
You see
Expert's
this?
going to be brutal.
On Expert plays X times the
Yeah.
number of players.
Oh, definitely.
So that first scheme could start like, if it takes you a long time to beat Absorbing Man, that thing could start ready to pop.
Right.
Ready to pop. Oh, he's only at 24 life though, Red Skull. Oh my God, +1 attack for each side scheme in play.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the thing. So Justice, so I will go Justice.
Yeah, I'm going to rebuild my leadership deck for Justice as well.
This is it. We win if we do this. Let's do it. I think I'm going to take a little potty break. We read all this, right? I should have done it while you were reading.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll entertain everybody with my masterful shuffling.
Excellent.
I've been watching a lot of Penn and Teller fool us. I've decided I want to try to learn a little close-up magic and sleight of hands. I'm not ready for it. Some of these guys could shuffle a deck with one hand. I don't quite know how they do that, but I will say this has been a lot of fun. This campaign definitely has a little more story than I expected, and some twists and turns, and how you defeat some of the villains in previous, in the early stage of the scenarios affect how you set up the later scenarios and how things go on. So that's pretty cool. I think I've said it before, not a huge fan of how this pre-built Hawkeye deck is. There's a lot of, in my opinion, wasted leadership cards. It's just not. I think what they did, which I don't mind, is they put a lot of new leadership cards in here. so they didn't reprint and waste, so when you go back and rebuild this leadership deck, you could put some of the, ready your allies and things like that. So I think leadership's getting a nice boost with some of these cards I'm seeing, but because they didn't reprint some of the previous leadership cards to make this deck stronger, it's on the little bit on the weaker side, but that's okay. Hawkeye, though, I think is going to be pretty cool once you design a deck that you like around him with his quiver and his arrows and his bow. So thank you everyone who's still with us. It is now approaching tomorrow because I think we've hit the midnight mark. It's 12:01. So I am still shuffling. Brandt will be back in a second. We're going to see how we do against Red Skull. I don't have a ton of confidence because we're a little tired. We were originally planning on doing this on Thursday, and it just Asmodee shipment came in early enough, so we were able to take a stored demo copy and show everybody it, and get you guys excited and ready and let you see what you're in for when you pick your copies up at your local game store or wherever you get your games from. All right. Here comes Brandt. We are back in business. I took one last dig at the pre-built Hawkeye deck. Well, you know what I said, and I think this is somewhat accurate. The one thing I appreciate is I think Leadership got a lot of cool new cards, and the only reprint in Leadership was Lead from the Front. So instead of instead of giving me a deck of a bunch of Leadership cards I already have, which are good cards, they gave me all the new cards. So, not as effective as a deck we would build ourselves, but at least I got a lot of new Leadership cards to go and build with when the time comes. So.
All right, Laura asked how long we plan on going. This is it, Laura.
We're going to win.
This is beat Red Skull or lose and go home.
We're going to thumb wrestle for if we lose if we play again.
No. Some of us are working.
I go to work earlier than you tomorrow morning. Oh, we both work at schools. And
it's early.
And it's also the whole new COVID world of getting kids back to school. So for my school district, it's our first day of school because our second cohort is coming for the first time, so it's like first day all over again. So
yeah, you got.
I'll be on traffic duty at I'll be setting up and then traffic duty starting at 7 a.m. for getting some of the kids into school and making sure parents know the drop-off routine. So it'll be fun.
Hey, I'm gonna go first because I haven't let us down yet.
Quite fair, sir. Quite fair.
So what has he got?
24 health. I put 34 down because I really wanted to make it challenging.
All right.
Let's see if I can draw a good opening hand. Hey, I got the bow in my hand. I don't have to spend a resource for it. And I got the quiver. Awesome.
So one of these
and
is
I got
irrelevant.
Mockingbird. I don't need any of these. Oh, do we want to
Can't
thwart?
deal
I
damage.
definitely don't want these two cards.
So I'm going to keep these. Ooh, she's got a lot of these. All right, well, I'm going to flip this card. Hydra Soldier.
So I guess my question to you is, do I want 3 thwart here, or do we not need it?
I'm going to put this in play. I get to draw a card when one is taken down. That feels like a no-brainer, right?
Well, there's 10 thwart out there, so I don't think it's bad to have it. So I think I'll keep that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, this is the same color. But that removes 3 threat, which feels like where we're at right now, right? Although I can't attack to get rid of that. Yep. Oh, I forgot. I got rid of all my attack cards. So.
Oh, you were looking for thwart cards?
Yeah. I can play one of these. And then I can stand up and remove a bunch of thwart, Yeah, sure. I will stun and confuse.
I'm surprised Red Skull can't be one or the other.
Then I will attack him for 3. Stand up. And then I will thwart for 3. Because you can attack this.
Right, but how did you attack for 3 the first time? You just tapped twice.
1, 2, 3.
Right. You just.
Yeah, but
You're
I was
just being funny attacking
Yes,
for me.
it's late. Sorry.
Yes. Okay.
So I will get rid of this, and when it's destroyed, I can exhaust this to draw a card to see. Spider-Man.
You did not have it in the opening hand, though. Was that
Now
high
if I can
five
draw-
on camera? Because that's pretty impressive. I don't know if it was.
There's a
or
little
not,
bit of a
but-
delay.
Oh, okay. That's what's confusing me. So, are you done? Can I do something now?
Useful?
Well, I don't listen. Don't get your hopes up. I'm going to flip to Hawkeye's side. We're going to quick play this just because it's so late and people want to see if we could beat it on our first try with crappy pre-built decks.
I mean, I feel like I'm guessing we don't want to go to stage 2 on this. But if you have something to save your, you could save your thing
Well,
to
I'm
get rid
just
of the next
thinking-
side scheme. I don't know what's more important.
I'm going to play the agent to get the quiver down. I'm going to use the quiver to see what we get out here. I got an electric arrow in there. So this is good because I'll be able to stun him next turn. But I won't use that this turn.
We are in Connecticut. Manchester, Connecticut. We're in a store.
The funny thing is you did that kind of quick. I wish you removed your 3 there. Because then my attack could have removed this 3.
Ah.
But no big deal. I have another solution. Hawkeye is so good that he is going to cable arrow for 3 on that. And then he's going to attack Red Skull for 3.
That's better.
And guess who I saved in my hand? Mockingbird.
Nice. Ma.
Oh, I attacked
Okay.
for 4. Sorry. Not 3.
Perfect.
Because this gives me +1. Oh, and don't forget, you have a response on this now.
Oh.
After you defeat a minion, exhaust this card, draw 1 card.
When I defend, I draw 1.
Oh,
Alright, so
yours
we
is different
add
than
3.
mine. Oh, okay.
And then we add a side scheme. Okay, Mass Chaos. That sounds like a great side scheme. When revealed, each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. Wait, I should be full.
I am full.
And places 1 threat here for each different type of resource icon.
Please don't.
I drew 3,
I do 3 different as well.
so 6. It's a magic number. That's a critical 1, although it also gives him 1 attack. All right, so then he goes to attack me. He's stunned. He goes to
He
attack
does that
you.
first, huh? He does those side schemes come out before.
Yep. It's always after resolving step 1. That's what all 5 of them did. So then he's going to attack you for 2.
I'll take it. I'm a manly man. I can take it.
And then I am not a manly man. I am a woman. And then incite 1. That's not fun. Attached to a side scheme. When attached side scheme is defeated, deal the first player an encounter card. Ooh, twisted reality.
Awesome. And I got a Hydra Jet Trooper who has quick strike. So I take 2 more damage because every turn I have to take a lot of damage.
Nice.
And I'm the first player, huh?
Yeah, I will clear that.
So I can get a card, right? Thank you.
You get a card?
Yeah, first player gets a card when it's cleared, right?
Oh, perfect. Something that attacks you, hopefully. Well, I'm going to play Spider-Man.
No, that's fine. I'm teasing. First thing, Quiver. Quiver's awesome for Hawkeye, I'm noticing. Oh, and I didn't draw any.
Oh,
well.
Christian's here. Remember Christian? So long ago, playing with him at the store.
Oh, God,
Playing,
yes.
what was the game we played overnight there? The Western game. Why is it not
God.
coming to me?
Oh.
Hey, Christian, good team. Let's go.
Then I'm going to do 4 more damage to him because why not?
13.
No, I'm not going to do 4 more damage to him. I'm going to instead reset Hawkeye's bow
17.
and play Explosive Arrow, which will do 3 damage to him and each minion engaged with me, which gets rid of
Nice.
Bob the Hydra Jet Trooper. So I lost 1 damage on him, but got rid of the Jet Trooper, so that seems to be worth it. But now I can't play Mockingbird. That's fine. You don't have an Avenger ally. I think I want to flip down. What are
Okay.
your thoughts on that?
Oh, after you defeat a minion, exhaust this card to draw 1 card.
Oh, boom. But still not enough to play Mockingbird. It's okay.
And you did this effect and drew nothing?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, all his arrows are exhaust his bow, so unfortunately, and you don't have an Avenger out, so yeah. I just don't know if I flip down at 6 life. I feel like I flipped down.
All right.
I'll let you do your thing.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. So he comes into play and removes 3 threat per player from a side scheme.
Giving me
Boom.
an extra
Finally
card. Thanks, Brandt.
did his job. Gives Larry an extra card. So glad to call you friend. When a side scheme leaves, I get to draw a card. So I'll get Venom Blast. And then 2 here or 2 here?
Oh, with Spider-Man?
Actually, I got 4. Should I clear that one? Or should we just go?
Go.
Go.
Just go. Because he's stunned and confused, and he's not going to do anything.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Draw back up.
I can discard, right? What are your thoughts here? Do we want to confuse and do damage again?
Yes.
Get rid of the cycle?
Oh, confuse I could flip down, but I don't really need to. Am I at 6 health or am I at 14 health?
I don't think you've taken any damage.
Okay, so I don't really need to flip down.
Right. Well, and this is going to be confused next time. He's confused now.
I think
and
you
stunned.
keep her.
Yeah, I think I get rid of both of these.
Yeah.
4, 5. Let's say cable arrow, electric arrow. Okay, we're in decent shape here. This is wasted. I don't like that in this deck. I'm going to stop complaining about the deck. I want to talk to the game designers.
Coloma. The game was Coloma. That's awesome.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes.
Yep.
What do we add here?
Laura is guessing that we're in New York, New Jersey because you've got your New Haven accent. Larry's from New Haven but talks a little bit more like he's from New York, but he's also Italian, so I think that's where.
And Irish.
I am Irish.
Only a quarter Irish. So I added 2 to that, is that correct?
Yep, and then we flip another side scheme. How bad could prison camps be? The player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an ally, puts it into play, and shuffles their deck. Wait, is that not good?
That's very good. They just...
Okay.
They're being generous to us against Red Skull.
I'm like, wait a second, that's helpful.
So now he schemes against me, but he's confused. He attacks you, but he's stunned.
And then cards?
And then cards. This happened after, so we didn't get an extra one for this, right? Correct?
Extra 1 what? Yes, correct.
Yes, okay. Bitter Rival. Ooh, that's a
Perfect.
cool card. When revealed, exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play. Well, there's 1, and I only have 1 character, so Barton is exhausted. Hey, Hydra Jet Troopers, quick strike, but I'm not in hero form, so I'm fine.
Hydra Flame Soldier.
Oh man, we are golden. You go take the first player, kill him. 10 damage. Let's go, Brandt.
Wait. Do we want to get rid of this?
I want to kill him.
I kind of want to kill Spider-Man so I could go get him to kill the next one when this comes out.
Let me see what I could do. I could stun him again. I could play Mockingbird. I could also remove 3 threat. So I could either remove 3 threat or... Actually, I could do both. I can remove 3 threat, stun him, and do 3 damage.
Can you stun? You can't, right?
I can only do 1 of the 2 because of him being tapped.
All right. So I'm going to do Venom Blast to him for 5.
Nice. Does that count as a aspect?
Yep.
Nice.
And then I will do Inconspicuous to remove 3 threat.
Which then makes
And then I can remove 3 here, so I get an ally.
In your hand or in play?
In play? What does it say? Search your deck and discard pile?
For an ally and puts it into play.
Well, there you go.
What are your choices?
My choices are Captain Marvel or Captain Marvel.
I
mean, it would be Spider-Man if it wasn't Captain Marvel.
Yeah, no, Captain Marvel. It's reasonable.
So then she can attack for 2.
Yeah. Drawing you a card.
And I draw a card. Can I have a couple single damage tokens?
Yep.
So then I could flip and play my apartment, or I could press the advantage and deal 2 damage.
Yep. Deal 2 damage, which then lets you not draw a card.
You don't want me to flip at this point?
Hang on. Oh, no. Why flip? You're 14 life, man.
All right. I will press the advantage. I mean, he's going to deal 2.
And then he's going to flip them.
You want me to flip him, or you want me to get rid of 2 here?
Flip them.
All right. He is
We're just
flipped.
pushing it, man.
I
We're
still
just
need another token. He is officially flipped. Red Skull gets +1 attack for each side scheme in play. Deal each player an encounter card.
Alright, so it's like we're on heroic one.
All right, and he's got 32 health.
life.
Burn him.
So I could just kill him right here and be done. If this was Iron Man.
Oh, I got
maybe.
rid of a side scheme, so I should have drawn a card. Which puts that in play in front of you.
Nice. Oh, after a side scheme is not after I defeat it.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. That's a great card against Red Skull.
Yeah.
So now it's my go.
That might be where these decks are built. Because you could deal damage against that thing.
We're good?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to flip over. I think now's the time for...
If we could do this by 12:30, I'd be super happy.
I'm going to use the bow to do an electric arrow, so it's 3 damage to Red Skull and...
What is your health?
6.
Gotcha. Want me to just block for you?
Yeah, because you draw a card when you block, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'll stun Red Skull so he's not doing damage to you anyways.
You're doing 3 damage?
Yep.
29 and stunned.
Then Mockingbird comes out. And she does 2. Or do you want me to take 2 off that? Nah, let's just burn them down, baby. Oh, and I forgot to do this.
No, because we got a shot at 27 damage. It's not a good shot, but it's a shot. I'm just afraid of these cards. That's a 6 damage arrow?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so he's going to add 2 to this to go to 8.
That was stupid, but that's fine. If I did kill him, I would have drawn a card, but I can kill him next turn. That's fine.
We're going to do Hydra Reinforcements. The player who defeated the scheme discards a non-elite minion.
I guess I should defeat that, right?
Interesting that they're giving us bonuses for defeating those.
Do you have a 3 over there? Because there's a 1.
Yep.
I used to have all the tokens, guys, but Brandt just wanted to do it. He needed to. He needed to. He was
Can't
like,
handle it. Oh, I did not draw my cards.
Me either. I'm doing that now.
Okay. He goes to attack me. He's stunned. He goes to attack you. Are you going to Mockingbird? I'm going to block, right?
Or do you want to block Hydra and I Mockingbird Red Skull? You tell me. Oh, why am I tapped?
Do we have any ability to just take damage?
I'm at 6, so I don't have a ton of ability to take
Okay.
damage. But I can Mockingbird for now. So let me Mockingbird.
I mean, I could draw a card because I don't have a get ready.
I'm going to Mockingbird back to my hand. I take no damage. Then I'll just take 2 from this guy. I'm at 4.
Oh, I should have taken 1 from him.
I'm alive.
You're just going to take it then?
Yep, because we're going to try to burn him in 2 turns.
And then we get cards.
Yep.
And I get an extra.
Yep.
So I got 3. All right, attach this. Get an encounter card. No big deal.
Which will be me again because I'm going to...
Attached to Red Skull, he gains Retaliate 1. That stinks, but we still might be able to burn him. And Gang Up. That's rough. So he's going to attack me.
You're at 13 life. That is not rough.
He is 1,
2 and
2,
a flip.
and a flip.
Plus 1.
So I just block.
No, don't block. Sorry, don't block.
3, 4, 5. So I'm at 8.
I'm at 4. You're good.
Oh, I have to discard a support I control. So this one.
He gets this, which is force response. After the villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. Hail Hydra. When revealed, each Hydra minion engaged with a hero makes an attack against that hero. Each player who was not attacked this way searches. Okay, so we get attacked again, and we're done.
How's your health?
I'm at 2 life,
All right.
and I'm the first player, right?
Yep. I mean, I got blocks for you if it comes to it.
Well, I'm going to have to drop down, but I'm going to do something beforehand. So, first things first. I'm going to spend War Machine, tap my arrow to play. Actually, before I do that, let's use my quiver. Let's be smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. That's twice this
Nothing,
match
huh?
I've used it and not gotten what I wanted. But that's okay. Because watch this. This is a decent turn for me, even though I'm at 2 life and it's kind of scary. Now I'm going to spend War Machine, tap my bow to do an explosive arrow, 3 damage to Red Skull, 3 damage to the minion with me, which lets me tap my upgrade and draw a card.
Oh, nice.
So he's gone. Goodbye, Bob. Bob. I'm going to play Mockingbird again, do 2 damage to Red Skull. No, I'm not. Why'd I do that? I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll save this. That makes more sense because that's 6 damage, this is 6 damage. 4 damage from Hawkeye, 2 damage from her, 6 damage total. Flip down.
Just remember when you attacked him, you don't take retaliate, right?
Nope, Mockingbird does, I don't. So he's at 18, if you can kill him, Brandt.
Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not enough.
Well, that puts him at 7. We kill him next turn. Just stay alive. You're at 7 life.
Or should I get rid of this? I shouldn't get rid of that. At this point,
Gives
we
me an
just draw
extra
cards.
card.
And
Well-
it gives a card anyway, so just let it be. I mean, we draw cards. Oh, I got rid of my upgrade, so that probably makes no sense.
I mean, Captain Marvel should be your
Oh, I
first
can't.
thing, right?
Oh, yeah. So I can attack for 2?
Yep, and draw, maybe get a double resource and do a little bit more or something.
Draw. So then I've got Spider Girl and Piercing Strike, I guess. Makes the most sense. So this will deal 3 damage to him. Only gain 1 here, but I think that's fine. I deal 2 damage to him. I stun and confuse him. I deal 2 more. And I deal 2 more. He's down to 7. And I got 3 blockers. I just need a 3 damage token when you get one.
There you go.
Hopefully that's it, huh?
I gotta tell you, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I
Standard.
bit my tongue. I'm bleeding right now. Bite my tongue.
All right, I can deal 5 damage next turn.
Well, I could just flip and deal 4, so.
All right.
Question is, can we survive this?
So he's going to add 2 here to
Yep.
go to 10. I did totally take this over from you.
That's fine.
Then flip. Each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles them into their deck when defeated. So these are interesting. So that goes to 6.
So they give us extra side schemes would make him better, but defeating them
Yeah.
is a benefit to us. So it's kind of cool.
So he's going to scheme against you
Mm-hmm.
for 3, right?
Plus a flip.
Oh, how many times did I attack him? He's got retaliate, so she's dead, and she's dead.
What happened to all those blockers you had? He looks
And-
dead too.
No, I just put one on him. Did I attack him more than once? I did, because I played Piercing Strike.
No, I'm saying now you put 4 on him.
Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
Oops. All right. So now he's attacking me, so I guess I'll block. Because I get to draw a card. He's attacking me for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, you wouldn't have died.
And I'm a 3, so I take 1.
Schemes against
This
me.
guy's stunned.
He schemes against me.
Oh, did I miss that? That should have been your flip then, right? So there should be 4
Or
on
did you
here.
already scheme against me? No.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack me, so I would take 2 instead.
That would have killed you had you not blocked.
Yeah.
Hydra Soldier with guard, that's annoying because I can't do damage with guard on. And attach to Red Skull. When Red Skull activates, give him, well, that doesn't matter right now.
Oh, I gotta get mine. Schemes.
Did the villain damage you when you blocked still?
Yeah.
So you got to discard a card from your hand because of his power gauntlets.
Okay.
Are we still beating him though?
No, he schemed, so this flipped.
Oh, we almost kept it at stage 1.
Yeah. So now, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play.
Okay, so now Red Skull's real beefy.
After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card. So there's just 2 on there.
Well, can we do 7 damage with a guard in front of me? Probably.
And then we have to put the sleeper into play.
Which is me. I'm the first player. Is another guard? Yep,
Yep.
guard, retaliate. So now, and toughness. Wow. So, can you do 7 damage, Brandt?
No, because I'm tapped.
Oh.
I can't. Can we stay down?
Can you kill him and do damage to him? Let's see what I got here.
I don't know. No, I mean, I could basically deal 2 damage. That's all I got.
Nothing to ready.
I can remove 2 threat.
Don't you draw a card with press the advantage?
No, only if he's stunned. You got an action, you're flipped, right?
Flipped.
All right, so I'll play clear the area, and I'll get rid of 2 here, which I
Do we
can
want
do,
to do
right?
that, or we want
Which
to try
lets
to get
me
rid
draw
of the
a
side
card.
schemes, which... Oh, that lets you draw a card?
Yep.
Okay.
Just doesn't really help. So I can play finesse, and then I can play press the advantage to deal 2 damage. Am I dealing it directly to him and hoping I do 5?
Say that again.
Am I dealing it directly to him? We could stay flipped down and just see if I can deal 5 damage on my next turn.
Do it to him.
Okay. 2 damage. I'm flipping down.
That's fine. Want to go?
Yep. This is me, right?
Mockingbird's going to kill him, so the guard is gone.
He's got 10 health.
What?
He's got 10 health.
Oh, God, hang on. Crap, I've been thinking about this wrong. Maybe I don't
You want me to
wanna
get
do
rid of
that.
toughness?
No, I have the pierce. I thought he just had 5 health. I'm like, I could just kill this guy with this, but he's...
But you could kill him with that and hitting him.
No, absolutely.
And then it's just a matter, can you take the damage?
Right, I'm only at 2, so if I can't kill him right now...
You could just stay flipped down.
That's
And then
not
you've got to
gonna
get to
flip right.
22. What is this? When Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card. How long has that been there? We
It just
got
came out, yeah.
So he's going to get 4
he's gonna-
boost cards,
And scheme.
plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, hang on, let me think about this.
Not this one.
So
11.
when I kill that,
So
I
it's going
get
to be
to
11
tap
plus
and
4
draw a
boost
card.
cards. But you've got to find a blocker unless you just leave Mockingbird out to just block your damage and not worry about this guy.
Yeah, except those guys can kill me.
Right. Is this the end for our intrepid heroes?
Man, Mockingbird back. Where's that? Where's the card I drew? Where's the card I drew? Mockingbird
Oh,
stays
sorry,
out with
Steve.
2.
I didn't realize you were there. That's awesome. You said Caleb Grace dropped into your Wakanda Forever tribute. That's cool. This is playing out. We're on Red Skull. And have a good night. Sorry that I missed you.
All right. This guy sucks. I wish you were the active player when that happened. So
Yeah.
we would have won if this guy went to you and not me. An easy kill. Ah.
Yeah, I don't have anything to pull him.
So I guess my
I
question
can
is,
look at this card.
what's the boost do?
Give the villain a tough status card and another boost card. But it's not a it doesn't have any tokens.
Right, but he's still flipping 2 more boost cards with that because of Master Strategist. So I got to make some decisions here.
I feel like I
this?
missed.
Cannot leave play while the sleeper's in play.
There's something I feel like I missed. I can't think what it is.
So I think what I have to do.
Oh, the side schemes. Were they supposed to be removed from play?
No, they reshuffle and can come back out.
So I gotta go get them all?
Yeah, I'm not gonna heal. I might die, Brandt, and you gotta finish them off.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip to
Is
Hawkeye.
that useful? You're just keeping yourself from adding...
Yeah, I'm gonna use my quiver. So now the big question is, do you think I only look at the top 3, or do you think I shuffle?
I think you only look at the top 3.
Okay, and then I shuffle.
If that's the one where I can't deal him damage, we're dead in the water.
Okay,
Can you kill this guy?
I can. And there's a reason why I
Oh,
want
and then
to
you
kill
could
him.
block.
So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to.
Oh, and draw a card.
I draw 2 cards because when he goes, the side scheme goes, and that pops. So I'm still trying to pull this off. I apologize. It's a little wonky. That for that for that. Does that matter that much? So I got 2 expert marksmen. I'm not going to be able to play another. Well, if I get another bow card. So I get rid of both of these. Play both of these. Tap both of those. Do 6 damage, ignoring his tough, and 4. He's
He
dead.
removes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's dead. You get to draw a card, right?
2 cards because that
And this
removes
one
that
goes
side
away.
scheme. Okay. Still have Mockingbird out. So now, perfect.
Is your bow
perfect.
exhausted?
Yeah, but this is actually pretty good. Did we kill him here? I don't know. 2 for Hawkeye. I'm going to Earth's Mighty Avenger. I'm going to tap Mockingbird
To ready yourself.
to ready myself. She's going to kill the Hydra Soldier. I'm going to do 4 damage to Red Skull. So I got rid of the guys, and I got 4 damage on Red Skull, so he's down to 3.
Oh my gosh.
So,
And you got a blocker here. And a Mockingbird blocker.
and I have 2 life,
Okay.
and we're not adding a ton of scheme to that.
Okay. We got a shot.
But I'm getting another card.
Yeah. You're getting this card.
Oh, which is good because now he's not getting another
Yeah.
boost icon.
All right. So we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4 to the scheme.
this
I mean, if we get 22 in a turn, like, have a great day. We're adding Mass Chaos. So we've got to discard once we reset here. Please give me a ready. Ugh.
Well, you can ready right now, right?
Yeah, but I wanted my card that lets me ready so I could double hit, you
Well, you
know?
only need to do 3 damage, though.
1, 2,
So this has to
3,
go
4,
really bad.
5, unless he gets toughness or something, right? So I am adding 3 to this. When you're set, then you can add to that. I can deal 3 damage to him with this card, so.
But I'll be first player. I could try to kill him, but I
All
might
right.
die. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 5. And then what do I got to do? 5 cards.
Yeah.
So far, that's 2. Hey, only 2.
All right, so this is only 5. So then, oh, he doesn't retaliate.
Not against me.
Did I hit him?
No.
Okay. All right, so then where am I at? Now he's going to attack me? No, he's going to
scheme against
scheme
you,
against me for
flipping
2
2
cards.
Wait, did you add to this already?
Yep,
Okay, sorry.
that's okay. So he's going to add 5 plus give him another boost card. 5, 0. That's fine. Then this is confused. Then he's attacking you
Yep.
with 2 boost cards, and you're putting Mockingbird back in your hand?
I am putting Mockingbird back in my hand by getting rid of team training.
And so he's attacking you for...
Crap ton, I assume.
Yeah.
But I take none of it because Mockingbird is really
And then
good.
1, 2, 3.
We got to survive these
we
5
survive
cards,
these-
we win.
Okay. Infinite Power.
That's not a good sound.
Give Red Skull a tough status card, and he
course.
schemes. But I have Pierce.
He schemes.
So 3. Does he always?
It says whenever he activates. I don't know if that counts as activating.
Yeah, I think not. So that's going to be 4.
Even if he did a double scheme there, it's not going to pop.
Bitter Rivals. Exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play.
You only have 1, so him.
And then Criminal Past. That's somewhat useful.
Well, here's the problem. That's at 13. If I flip down and any of these are alter
Scheme.
ego
You'd rather
scheme,
die?
well, why would I die?
If you get attacked or something. So you could just discard the bow. That doesn't matter.
Well,
Can
the
you
bow
still
is,
fire things?
no, you can't fire any arrows without the bow, so I think you're right. I think I have to flip and exhaust. And
Okay.
hope that he doesn't gets an energy shield. Do we care?
Nope.
And a guy with toughness. We don't care.
All right. And then I get to go first?
No. Nice try. I'm going to flip.
He does have Retaliate too. But if you kill him...
He doesn't retaliate with me.
Oh. Darn you.
And why don't we just make life easy and tap the bow, tap one of these 2 cards and play Explosive Arrow. 3 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with him.
Tough.
He had tough? Hang on. Search for the... Why am I just... I forgot he had tough.
You're not going to draw an arrow.
I didn't draw an arrow. I hate this goddamn game. Hang on.
You
So
can deal 2.
what's he got? 3 life there?
Yeah, why don't you deal 2?
Shut up. Oh. Okay, ready?
Yep.
I'm going to lead from the front and do 3.
It's a victory!
I wasn't giving you the kill.
Nice. We
Oh
did it.
my
Wow,
goodness
that was
gracious.
4 hours.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, sorry we don't have our other camera. We would go to that, but...
Oh man, how long
Ooh,
did we?
Hydra is defeated, and the players win the campaign. Hey, there's a cartoon for you to read.
Oh great. Cap looking really... Cap! I found the stone. I believe I can use it to undo Hydra's reality. Do it, Tony. Iron Man gonna kill himself like he didn't? No, he didn't. Boom, boom. It's good to be home. Verily, does that say verily?
Verily.
Another glorious victory to
Wouldn't
celebrate.
that be Thor?
I guess. What's bothering you, Tony? Hydra nearly conquered the world with that stone. What if there are more stones out there?
Oh, more
Whoa.
stones. Nice. Awesome. And then they tell us how to play on Expert.
Yep.
Persistent
the obligations
damage.
in players' decks.
All that works, and then they tell us how to use our characters.
Well, maybe we should have started with that.
Take advantage of the leadership cards in Hawkeye's deck, it says.
Well, I did at the end of the game. Lead from the front.
Nice. We are going to cut this because it's 12:30 in the morning. So thanks, everybody, for watching. If you're watching back, then like and subscribe to our channel. Check us out. We got lots more plays. We got Marvel Champions plays and lots of other games that you might be interested in. We don't have our camera because it died to say goodbye to everybody. But that is the Rise of Red Skull campaign.
Bye.
Oh, sorry. Bye.
I don't know if we even got our
Here's
head there.
Here it is, the Rise of Red Skull campaign. Check it out. You can buy it from the portal. You can buy it at your friendly local game store, wherever you buy games from. That is that. Until next time, I am the Brandt,
I'm Larry.
and we hope you step into the portal. Thanks, everybody.
Boom.
Did it. Red Skull defeated.
Oh.
That was impressive, dude.